Okay. Summarize someone.
So,
Well, we we started in the dungeon. We were
Mhm.
leaving the dungeon and discovered a sand dragon that was in our way. Um, so we were like, why don't we go and take a long rest in the dungeon where, we're having to breathe bone dust, but at least we're not dealing with a dragon with almost no resources, compromise, sacrifice, whatever you want to call that. Took care of the dragon. He ran away. Murder was very sad, and I truly do empathize Murder. Um, but unfortunately, he got away. We basically forced Selwyn to go back in with us to retrieve part of the gold statue. That didn't go as planned. We were attacked by acid ants, which is apparently their scientific name. Um, and unfortunately, the statue didn't actually turn out to be real gold. Um, but on the bright side, we did find some gold plates and cups and stuff, which we took a bunch of. So that was nice. Um, and then we decided to leave. Turns out we had been transported something like 1,000 kilometers north, or something like that.
Like 800, but yeah, we'll round up. Sounds cooler.
Whatever. I'm
A
telling the
million
story.
miles north. We went so
Um,
far north, we had to wrap around again.
Yep.
several times. Um, and we kind of walked for a while. Then we decided to go to sleep right at like 3 in the morning so that we weren't traveling during the worst of the heat of the day. Um, Unfortunately, on Cat's watch, Cat saw something that was quite startling, and now we're trying to figure out how to get away from the horde, the apparent horde that is coming our way.
So, with that in mind, um, you guys had several plans and also an idea to maybe expand on them during the week. I'm going to make an assumption that might prove incorrect, but I'm going to assume no one has discussed a plan during the week. Um, so with that in mind, would someone like to say that what the plans were?
I think one
So,
plan was to have Selwyn be a distraction while we went in the other direction,
I
right?
believe I
yeah,
made Cat write them all down.
Oh, well, I
yes.
didn't remember that. I'm
That's
sorry. I
no,
hadn't
that's all
got.
right. That's all right. Cat, could you please post them if it's a postable format?
It is not. They are in fact on a sticky note on my monitor.
Okay, could you just
I shall instead
narrate?
verbally
Yep,
tell you the things.
yep, not a problem.
So, plan one that got fairly vetoed was to have one person run and do big movement somewhere else while we all went the other way. Fighting them was also vetoed. What we kind of landed on towards the end of session was a combination of me having the hiccups, sorry.
Why was that your
Fog
plan?
cloud from it's just kind of factored into every plan I make because I get them quite frequently. So,
Okay.
um Selwyn with Fog Cloud and a deck of illusions, just making an absolute hootenanny over on like the eastern side of the line that they are walking. And then I can see the face you made at hootenanny, Fatmore. It's fine.
Could you define it for me?
Um, and just a real shindig.
Okay. Sure.
So Selwyn doing that, and like with the cover of a fog cloud, kind of doing that and sneaking away back to us as we head west while the hoopla is happening east.
And could you define
Yes.
hoopla?
It's just a hullabaloo.
Could you define hullabaloo?
Well, a hullabaloo is in fact what happens when people get together and have a real hootenanny. More.
I feel that we're in a translation loop. I'm just going to assume everyone else speaks American jargon and we'll move on
Mm-hmm.
while I look up all of those
That's
words.
good because I've run out of I've run out of jargon to add to the loop. Okay, but that was kind of what we ended up on. I don't know if Emmy and Selwyn have emotions. I'm sure they do have emotions about this, but objections is kind of what I'm looking for.
Well, I don't want to die. That's probably my only objection.
Fair enough. Most don't. Except for Volley, who is chanting quietly kill in the background.
Yeah, I just don't know logistically how else we're supposed to do it.
Is that kill if there's
Yeah.
4 eyes? It seems the emphasis is there, isn't it more of like a Kyle?
Yeah, in a world where I and Y are the same letter.
That's this world, man.
What,
Little known
Australia?
fact.
Yeah, more or
Because
less.
also
Oh.
my concern at this point is they have things with Trevor sense, right? So I can run real quick, but if they get a beat on me, I can't turn invisible and hide from something that can sense where I'm moving.
Oh no, I guess we'll just have to fight to the death.
Nostrum.
Well, I was gonna say in that case, like if I were to get, I think Callista has Dimension Door to come with me, and then we could just throw 'em
Yeah.
all, like, floating somewhere.
So I think that's a good idea. You and I
Yep.
go forward. I dimension us Doris back 500 feet, and then we go from there. So yeah, you keep up. We go maybe like send the party away west. We head like 100 to 150 feet or whatever east. Hootenanny happens, and then I teleport us back 500 feet west. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on the map just so that you can draw your plan in the Sandcat.
Okay. Can you make it not nighttime so I can show everyone the plan?
That would be the decent thing for me to do.
I mean, technically speaking, we went to sleep at 3 a.m., and if this was third watch, it's not nighttime anymore.
I believe I will have to look at the recording, but I believe you guys were caught at probably an hour before the sunrise rises.
Okay. That's fine.
Fine.
Part of it is because these guys don't do shit during the day because it's. Wait, it'll make sense later.
Because they're weak.
Yep, and they don't own sunblock.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Okay,
Is
okay.
it lagging
I'll
for
keep
anybody
drawing
else?
circles in protest.
I
need
gave you some light.
Fine. You can keep my circles then.
Well, I've murdered
Okay.
them.
No. Okay, so sad people who make me sad are coming north. Yes. We are going to. We're not going to kill. So, main party is going that way. Selwyn and I are probably going a little bit north, but mostly this way. Hootenanny happens. Selwyn and I then Bamf over here and meet up with the party.
Okay. And Selwyn / Callista are making use out of the Deck of Illusions.
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that. I can also do an assassination attempt on their leader because I can shoot like 500 feet away, and I got an arrow of humanoid slaying on me.
Who wants enhanced ability for sneaky sneaks?
Do
Probably
you
Callista.
have Pathway of Trash prepared or no?
I do not have it prepared.
Yeah,
And it would only work
that was
in relation
wrench
to
one in the
me.
plan, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I was
Yeah,
only
no,
asking
you guys would be the one
regards
who needs it.
of
So
you
I
guys
can
using
turn
it. Yeah.
I can turn into a flying creature that has a better stealth than me.
Okay, so you're taken care of. You're fine.
So I could put not pass without enhance ability on you and Carl to help him. Right?
Yeah.
Hi, Smudge. I feel like you hold the
Smudge.
cat up until the cat is then acknowledged.
Yeah, that's exactly how
Okay.
it works.
Just making sure I understood how this all works.
Well, I also hold her until
Yeah.
she gets pissed off from me holding her in a weird way.
That too. Can everyone post their stealth and if they have disadvantage? Just so I can see it laid out.
Your stealth is 7?
The mod is 7.
Yes. Mod is 7.
2 disadvantage for me.
2 disadvantage. 11. 7. Okay, cool.
Cat, what is this picture?
I'll post
What is what picture?
Fergus's as well. Why did you crit yourself, Murder?
Well,
Because I'm
volleyball's on his
bored.
face. Fuck off. Okay. Volley, Selwyn, me, and Fergus are fine. Angel can turn into
Angel,
mole
post
or
what
something.
the stealth mod of your animal is.
Let's see.
Because off the top of my head, they're all fire-related things, so my assumption is their stealth isn't great, but I could be 100% wrong here.
Um,
Can you just
I can turn
regular
into a
druid into
smoke
like a
method.
sparrow?
She's not a high enough level to turn into a flying creature when it's not one of her special wild shapes. Like turn into a flying one. She can turn into like badgers and stuff, but they can't fly.
But smoke method's a +4.
Yeah.
No disadvantage. Okay, that's good enough. So.
And in theory, you could also put that in a jar and walk away with it because it's a small element made of smoke.
I don't know what's going on with this sheet, but for some reason the Steam method thinks it's a character and not an NPC.
Oh,
just FYI.
It's got goals.
I will toggle it on my side and see if that fixes it for you. Okay. Is that better?
Nope.
Close it and reopen it.
Let me refresh the page.
Okay. Cool. So.
One way or the other, I'm turning into either a smoke or a steam method, which a smoke method would probably be hard to see an hour before dawn, so.
Okay, so we'll call that good on Angel's end. I can levitate Carl. That's the thing I can
but
do.
you have to be very close to him to do it.
That's true.
Angel, disregard the Steam method. That it's broken in the compendium.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. It's weird.
Like, it's not just broken in the journal. I tried to get you a new one from the compendium, and it's broken.
It's fine. The smoke method will be fine.
I'm going to try one last thing, and if that doesn't work, I'm just going to decide they don't exist.
I'm sorry, guys.
No,
I
no,
created
no.
a problem.
Okay, I think I fixed it. I will now re-give all the permissions that I need to do.
I
Okay,
almost was like Ember Glider. No, they glow.
Yeah, they're a flame squirrel.
And they don't fly; they glide.
Yeah, but if you get Carl just to really toss you, that's basically just fly it.
Exactly.
Okay, you have access to the smoke method now. Feel free to read it. Okay, so the plan, just to keep us on track, is to split the party into two groups. We have the cool people, and then we have Callista and so on.
Oh, I thought they were gonna be the cool
Yeah.
people.
Sam.
It was easier to say 2 names than it was to say 4 names. So that was the entire decider. So, you guys are taking the Deck of Evolution from Carl. Is there any other items you guys are taking now?
I don't think so. I looked through the bag before. There wasn't really
Did you want to
anything.
use the mines for? Maybe we could put the mines. You know, a great place for the mines is where our fire is, or a mine where our fire is, because if they come to investigate it, then it'll explode.
I will note for the record, while it's a light source now, it isn't a light source in the universe. You guys put it out immediately when Cat detected stuff. So it might be investigated, but it's not a light source currently.
That's fine. But anyway, just a thought on that one. But who am I casting this spell on?
Okay, so is Enhance ability upcastable to affect multiple targets, or is it just one target for
Yes.
concentration?
It's upcastable to be cast on multiple targets.
Okay.
I can cast it on 2 people.
I think with the mod, you probably want to give Carl a flat stealth check, and even though you can have a +4, you're still the second worst stealth here, so you'd probably be you and Carl on with Cat's Grace.
Okay. And I can hold concentration while in wild shape too, so.
Yeah. Well, until I get an orc to body slam you into the desert, then that's up to the dice.
That's not very nice.
No,
That's
but
actually rude.
I want to channel Murder's favourite PC ever made. I believe his name was Rock.
Rock
do you
is the
mean?
favorite.
So what am I mean?
Why are you mean?
Upbringing, probably. So.
Could be nature, could be nurture. Jury's out.
Yeah, so, I'm going to quickly make sure the Deck of Illusion is ready to be used. So I don't have to get a deck out to play with. I'm just going to modify the thing here to just quickly have numbers assigned to each card, so you guys can just roll for it each time you use it. While I do so, make sure everyone's on the same page with the plan.
Yeah. Fantastic question for me was, do I still have access to my 4th? I do. I do still have access to my 4th level spell, guys.
Yeah, that
We're
one is going to
okay.
be important to this plan
Yep.
working.
I just realized
Like,
that.
allegedly.
Yeah.
So
I still have a scroll of it, but
I'm going to go ahead and cast the enhance ability on me and Carl.
Are you doing Cat's Grace, or are you going to wild card and do like something's endurance?
No, I'm doing cast grace. We didn't just talk about this for a grand total of almost an hour between this week and last week for me to be a wild card.
Yeah, but I don't mind making murder suffer, so I was willing to let you do that.
Fully on Wordle again, my guy.
What's the word today?
I don't know. I haven't gotten it yet.
Well, when you do, let me know.
Sure, hold on.
Okay,
I've just been looking at it.
the deck is ready. Are the cool kids moving before you guys are? Are they waiting here for the orcs to be put away, what exactly is the order of operations?
How far are the orcs currently?
By the time you guys start acting, they'll be about 100 feet away.
Okay, I'm just doing this because so that I can signify I have wild shaped, but I don't have my new wild shapes. So
I think the cool kids just start moving, and then we get into position,
Yeah. I think we
and
split
like we'll
now.
catch up, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So to start with, I need a stealth check from everyone. I have to quickly reset the API dice because I've decided not today.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Oh, you can do your check whenever you want. The API doesn't affect that. The API is just stopping me from giving Angel's new token a Hellfire.
The shit. I'm jangling that.
Do you have Jangles
Oh,
left?
we should probably fucking.
Oh no, I
To the,
don't. I do have an inspiration though.
That has to be used proactively, not retroactively. You
That's
can.
true.
I hate that rule.
It's there for a reason.
I know.
That
I
reason
carry
is called
Callista with my
balance.
30.
Like
I pick her up,
Jesus Christ,
literally.
Selwyn.
like you'll help. Okay. Angel, I'll give you. I'm gonna quickly. You a smoke or steam method?
Smoke.
Smoke. Okay.
Steam didn't have any modifiers to stealth.
Okay. You have 60 feet dark vision.
Do
Interestingly
I?
enough. Yeah. Smoke
Oh.
smoke methods have dark vision.
I see that somewhere.
Like, I don't know why, but they do. So yeah, there you go. Okay. I need to roll for, Mr. St. Clair. Here's his roll. It's so with reliable talent. Does he actually have reliable talent yet? What level is he? He doesn't have that yet.
Is he level 11?
No, I thought he was for a moment. He's not. Okay, that's just a 20 for him. Okay, so, okay, for the moment, I'm just going to put all of your stealth scores on your tokens, like I've just done on Varley. That's just for me to easily recall them as we go. Fergus is.
Yeah.
So
Oh
no
yeah,
one
so
is
when I
flying.
rolled to GM, I did get an 11. Not
It's
much.
it's fine. Like we're trying to
Yes.
be a distraction.
That's
so-
true. All according to plan.
Oh no, Carl also got an 11.
We'll just have to be the bigger 11.
I got
in the
I got a
room.
more interesting
So-
11.
Okay. I am removing the flame now because this is your actual level of vision. So if you can't see, that's correct.
Oh, Callista, can you see?
No, please do hold my hand.
I hold Callista's hand. Oh
Okay.
fuck! We did not think this through.
It's fine.
Oh no!
I'm now going to remove...
I mean, if
I say, don't worry. My totally non-elven eyes got you.
Yep.
Like, if
Okay.
you like bump into like one of the front guys, that's also a distraction.
Okay,
Like, oh, sorry, I
Aaron,
didn't
you're
see
right.
that.
you are dragging Callista where you go. Move as far as you want from the campfire.
Okay. They're like over here, right?
They're
Or
to your
something?
south.
So we're basically we're going northwest. You're going northeast, right?
Yes. Well, you guys are going like west, northwest, mostly west. We're going east.
Okay. Emmy, you happy with that position?
Mm.
Okay. Now, how do you start your distraction? Are you going to pull a card out immediately? Are you guys going to start glassing the side with fireball?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm just gonna look up fog cloud real quick.
Okay.
Because I don't know if we want to open with a fog cloud and then kind of poke our heads out of it and do our thing.
I mean, you could also fog cloud them, which would confuse
You
the fuck
could,
out of them.
and that would affect them for about one round until they pass through it. Because fog cloud is stationary to where it appears.
Yeah, and so you got to be a bit close. Oh, it lasts an hour. Should
now,
I
I
open
will
with the fog
say-
cloud on us?
Fog cloud is a very small area, right? It's 20-foot radius. Except every level
Yeah.
you upcast it by, that's an extra 20-foot radius you add to it. So fog cloud can be fucking huge, just no one ever upcasts it.
I'm
I
going to
have to
cast
use
a
my
9th level fox.
no. I have to use my life force to do this, so I'm not probably gonna. I don't think I can upcast it.
Okay.
No, yeah, I'm just saying if anyone else has fog cloud in the future, keep in mind very small area, but very, very upcastable.
Noted.
Yeah, I'll keep that handy.
Okay. So I open with the fog cloud
I
On
think
you
so.
or on them?
on us.
On
we should be
us,
at the
yeah.
edge of it though, because I kind of want to
Yeah.
poke up and be able to watch them for the time being.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Emmy,
Yeah.
with the pointer tool, put where you want the fog cloud to end.
Okay. I'll probably have it end just. Callista's out of it now, but I'll bring Callista into it. So just the edge is like
It's
where I'm
like-
poking my head out right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just saying if it could be smart and just seeing if I had any like fog cloud effects sitting inside my companion, but I don't think I do. No, I do. Hang on, one moment. 20-foot radius, so that would be twice that. So that's half. I believe that's the correct size now.
Pretty.
No. I need to go one more square big. Okay, Emmy. I'm going to give you control of this fog cloud. You can place
Okay.
it where you want.
I just want to confirm, like as I'm watching the orcs right now, are they coming directly in like that direction, or are they further down
No,
here?
they're like south to you. And technically you
straight
can't see
down?
them from here because of your dark vision. But no, they were like straight south of where you originally were.
Okay. I don't know if they have torches or anything going. I guess
Nope.
they're orcs. They don't really need it.
They have dark vision. They don't need torches. So,
Okay.
Emmy, place the fog cloud exactly where you want it to be.
Okay.
Before he
Uh.
places the fog cloud, can Callista just point herself directly west so she doesn't lose track of when west is?
Yeah, okay.
So bad.
Oh, that was great. Oh,
So, Emmy,
thank you.
is it where you want it to be?
Sorry, yeah. I'll probably move it up, so we're just in the kind of the corners of it.
Okay. As an aside, your fog cloud is not this swirly, colourful, or impressive, but this is just what lives in my compendium.
Okay. I mean, that's how I imagine it to be.
Okay,
in this
cool. It
time
can look
of-
like
of
this now.
chaos. Great. Okay, I'm still holding Callista's hand through all this.
Okay. So, now you guys are drawing from the deck of illusions. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, might as well start.
Okay. One of you roll me a D33.
You can go for it, Cat.
Okay.
We established last time it like behaves and makes noise like a
Yes.
like the two
Yeah, so
beast
it
would.
acts as if it's a real creature. Okay, so that's a 20.
Don't be the goblins.
So, you guys got something interesting. Cat, what direction? You can throw the card within 30 feet of you. Where the card ends up is where it'll appear. What direction are you throwing the card?
Can I help director?
Yeah. It's a team effort.
Yeah,
You-
sure.
You guys are playing Yu-Gi-Oh together with the orcs.
Yep. we got one. Fucking what are they called? Deck
You have one
things.
dude, is what you got. You
Yeah.
have you have a veteran.
I've pulled a guy. He's just some guy.
So, Cat, 30 feet
Uh,
of you. Where do you want him?
Generally 30 feet south because I want to, like, them to see it as soon as possible.
Okay, cool.
30 feet is so close.
Yeah. You throw it. Cat, you can't see it. Emmy, you see
Oh,
just a
no.
guy up here 30 feet south of you.
Throw another one. It's just a guy.
So no, hang on. So
Shit.
it's one per action, right? So that guy is just gonna, he's gonna look around. He doesn't see anything. He doesn't have dark vision, so he doesn't see any orcs.
Just a guy.
So, he's gonna pull out his his day player is gonna see what he's got for the rest of the day.
Mhm.
He's gonna
God, okay.
roll for the orc horde to see if they see him.
See the just a guy. Okay.
They do not.
No.
Yep. No, they don't.
Okay, let's do another
Okay,
card.
so they get a little bit closer to where the party is. Next card. Still roll a d33. If you get a 20, it's a reroll.
Okay.
You
Should
want to
I
roll?
do it?
Yeah. Let's take turns.
Okay, I need to destroy that card.
That's a 6.
6. Okay, I'll tell you what that is in just a moment. I'm just destroying the card you guys just got. Okay, a
Only one
6.
can be active, right?
No. You can only do one at a time, but you can have you can spend all your actions to do this, and they last until the card is interacted with or the illusion is interacted with.
I
So
like
you'll
that we're
put-
just
Can
like
we-
in the cloud in the desert, just yeeting cards like on the ground.
Can we have moved? Like,
Okay,
are we doing?
we'll get to you in one moment. So
Let's see what the 6 has earned us.
what you guys have just tossed onto the ground is right next to the veteran. There is now a bugbear.
Okay, that's
Better.
better.
Is going to proceed to start fighting the veteran.
Oh God. Okay. Quick, throw another card.
Wait,
Okay.
is the
Rooting for
illusion?
you, guy.
Is
Yeah, the
illusion, does
illusions
that
are
include
fighting each
sound?
other. Yeah.
Does it include sound?
Yeah.
This is great.
So
Oh boy.
jumping to the cool kids. 12 seconds have passed. Are you moving?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How would you like to move? Some of you can fly. Some of you rolled awful stealth. How are you moving?
I'm probably gonna, personally, going to. Oh my God.
You're about
Why
that
did-
big. Sorry. Continue.
I'm just gonna. Oh my God. Why is my everything's breaking? I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. You're there now. Zombie, how are you moving?
Totally sneaking.
Okay. Zombie, roll me a d20. This is the perception against you. Okay, they haven't noticed you yet.
You're golden.
Okay. Moto, how are you moving?
Well, if I had to choose,
Yep.
I'd probably walk.
Walk. Okay. You can move within
Yeah.
your movement from where you are.
I can't see anything.
Okay.
I'm in total darkness.
You move there.
Cool.
That's only 30 feet, though. You can. Don't we get an action dash?
An action
No,
dash
we're
is not
stealthing.
stealth.
Oh, that's true. So I need to move back.
I kind of waived that with a rogue because I'm kind of okay with a rogue kind of action dashing in stealth, but you definitely can't have a barbarian action dashing in stealth.
Uh,
No, that's fine. I just needed to move
Yeah.
back.
Half my movement is 25 feet, not 15. Just so you know.
Okay, there you go.
If I'm okay, I can't see anything because you're an asshole. But Volley would purposely like stay behind just because. Yeah.
I'm going to give you 10 feet of nocturnal vision, Moto, just so that you can see something.
Yeah, I don't want to be ahead of anybody, so yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll put you slightly behind everyone. Okay, so jumping back to the non-cool kids. Cat, roll a d20. This is the orc's perception check against you.
Can he have disadvantage because I'm in a smoky smoke?
No. You want him to pass. This is him rolling for like the
yeah.
illusions and stuff. He doesn't.
Beans. God fucking damn it.
Well,
Now you're
like,
gonna
we're
keep-
doing
Throw,
great.
throw another card.
Yep.
So we'll do another card in one moment. I'm just moving the orc horde forwards.
Do they have like a deaf guy? What? Like, what's going
Yeah.
on?
If this keeps going on, I will actively yell. I am not gonna.
Like, orcs are not the most perceptive of people, and they're also in like a march, so like their hearing isn't as good as it should be because they're hearing.
Oh
all
no, they're
themselves
doing a
moving.
little song, a little marching
Yeah.
song. Up, 2,
Oh,
3,
indeed.
4.
Okay,
Yeah,
roll for your
good
next card.
direction. 8.
An 8
Perfect.
is
A
okay.
frog.
A beholder has joined the fight.
Hey, that's a good one to have. Okay,
And they're
something's
just
happening.
ignoring it. So
So for those who are watching the fight, you'd see the bugbear and veteran have joined forces against the beholder.
Good idea, guys. I'm rooting for you.
That is amazing.
Calista doesn't know about Selwyn, but she personally is making bets in her head
Okay.
as Selwyn
I know.
tells
I'm
her what
whispering
she
you
pulled.
like what you threw. I'm like, oh, you got a beholder.
It's like, hell yeah.
I don't know. Actually, just tell them know what that is.
We fought one once.
love your
It was
cup,
more
by
a
the
slimy
way.
dude, but
Very nice cup.
ah,
It
Cute.
looks like your cat.
Yeah, my
Little-
mom got it for me because she said it looks like my cat.
cute.
She's right. Okay, anyway. So, we'll roll for their perception at the start of your next round. Jumping to everyone else. You guys are moving another set of movement forwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will... Hang on, move back. I will need a new stealth check from you guys.
20.
10.
Now, Murder, I assume you'd normally
You
be...
got a 23. Carl got a 23.
Yeah. Murder, I assume you'd normally be pretty disappointed with a 10, but I think today you're actually pretty pleased with that result. Is that correct?
Oh, I'm having a blast that this planet's falling apart. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get to killing.
No! We
Yes!
don't want to!
I do.
I don't want to die.
You guys are fucking pansies. None
Because
of
we
these.
don't want to die?
Because you think these guys are capable of killing you. I'm fucking immortal. These guys don't have shit on me.
Okay, Vali, roll a d20. This is the perception check against you.
Come on, that 20.
They feel the bloodlust coming off of Murder.
Nope.
That is a 4.
Can I use my can I use my inspiration?
In theory, you could have before the roll.
We've never used that roll.
Yes, we.
No,
I
we
just
no.
complained
Don't
about
be a
it.
fucking
I
liar.
just complained about it!
Yeah. You may have been too busy in your wordle, but I said it like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. Starting today doesn't count. You don't go, I've been on
Well,
a
so
diet.
I've
like,
said it a few
2
times in the
hours.
past, and I've been very lenient with it, but I've decided, no, we're just going to do it properly, because the other way around makes inspiration too powerful in my mind. Anyway, Emmy, roll a d20. This is to see if the orcs notice your beholder fighting your bugbear and veteran.
Did you want it to GM or no?
Yes, please. I enjoy concerning people.
Come on.
Nope.
What the fuck is going on, guys?
They have not noticed the light show that the beholder is putting on.
Okay, guys, did we have to do anything? Like, they would have just walked by us at this point.
No, they're heading towards the party. We're like on a collision course. That's why you guys are the distraction.
We've been toiling for like,
So,
very frenzied minutes thinking of a plan, and they're just fucking like head empty, march
They're
forward.
So-
So we can
walking
move, right?
well, no, in a moment we're dealing with Cat. Sorry. You guys could move. We didn't move you guys before, so feel free to do your movement. Now, Emmy, Cat, are you guys doing another card? Are you guys just yelling over
We're gonna
here?
keep carding until. I guess we could yell too.
You could do both.
Yeah, let's do both. I'll throw
Yeah,
down a card.
let's-
You do
yeah.
a big yell.
Okay.
And before they don't hear that either.
Yeah.
Cat, I need
So
a
one. Oh boy.
Cat, I'm gonna need a con check. This is how loud you can be.
Oh God.
On check. I'm decent at that.
Nice.
I'm very decent at that.
You are very loud.
It's
to
true.
Okay, hang on. I need to add the new things to the pile. So we've got one of these judos have joined. That card has generated 5 more things in the pile, by the way.
Nice.
Because that card is a knight and 4 guards who have
Yay!
all joined in on the fight against the beholder.
Fantastic. Very loud things right there.
Lots of clanking.
Lots of clanking. That's good.
Okay. Strangely enough, the default guard and default knight have not been dragged out of my compendium yet in this campaign. So this is the first time they've appeared in the journal.
we go.
1, 2, and 4. Okay, cool. They're all out there. We'll have the orcs roll once we get back to your round. Okay, so whoops, I didn't move. Jumping back to the cool team, not a stealth check this round. We do that every second round for you guys, but I do still need a perception check rolled for murder on behalf of the orcs.
4 again.
That is
It's
the
gonna be a
third
4.
consecutive 4 on their perception. No, sorry, that is the 4th consecutive 4 on their perception check. Because Cat's rolled it, Murder's
Yep.
rolled it, Emmy's rolled it, and Murder's rolled it again.
It's gonna be a 4, guys. They're never gonna see anything, unfortunately.
Okay. I will bring them.
This is what happens
boy.
when the players have to roll it.
Yeah.
That's
If
true.
Patmore
If
rolled it, they would have
Patmore-
spotted
yeah,
us immediately.
they would have crit us twice by now.
Hey, Patmore, roll it next round.
If that's what the group wants in committee, I will.
No, I want
Uh,
another 4. It's funnier that way.
What if I said please?
That's your prerogative.
No, I'm asking him.
Now, actually, so Murder, I will say, you did say you wanted to use your inspiration last round. You could have done it on the roll you just did.
Oh, awesome sauce. I
So-
think they're
It's too late
fucking-
now.
Well, I will say he did declare his interest on using it.
No,
so
they're
I will-
awful at this. See, there you go.
Well, no,
They're
no.
fucking
That's
stuck
a
at this.
9. Their mod is more than 0. They do beat your 10.
Yes!
Oh, you shithead.
To be very specific, their mod is +2.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I will note, and I'll do this by giving you guys... Okay, could everyone except for Murder clicks... Actually, is this a status thing? Can you do this? Yeah. Can everyone who is successfully stealth just give themselves a purple dot right now? That means you're hidden. Murder, you're not hidden, you don't get a purple dot. Purple dots are only for winners.
I'm feeling like I won, honestly.
Okay. So we're gonna do initiative now.
Beans.
Beans?
Is it too late to take back the 9?
Why?
I don't have inspiration.
Don't you?
Thought I did, but no.
Now. Well,
No, I had like 2 of them stacked up, but then I didn't replace it and it's empty up there. I think I wasted them both last session or something.
Okay, not a problem. Murder, thank you for your honesty. Next round you may have an inspiration.
Cool. Like, I want to
Okay.
get us caught. I'm not about to lie for
No,
it.
the thing is, you get us caught, we are leaving you. Selwyn does not give a fuck. He just met Vali. Like,
this is just some guy.
How many weeks
Hey,
do you
you
have to know
cost him
Bali
all
before
his
you'd feel bad?
friends.
I don't think Selwyn's gotten to the point of feeling bad about any of us.
Okay, anyway, jumping over to Cat and Emmy, roll a d20. We'll see if they notice. cat yelling in the laser show.
Shouldn't they get advantage? She did yell very loudly.
I did yell 22.
I will
22
give them a
from the-
modifier to the check.
Okay. Do you want to roll it or
Uh,
should I?
You go for it.
Okay. I mean, it's not a 4.
It's not a 4, no.
Is it a 3?
It's
Nope.
below 9.
It's below 9, but above 4, so we're getting somewhere, I guess.
Um,
I'll toss another card, or. Calista
yeah,
can
okay, so
toss
toss another
while we're
card
at
in here.
it.
Depending on what it is, assuming it isn't like a goblin, you've got their interest.
There it is. And we already
That's a
used that
reroll,
one.
yeah.
I
20
don't think we've used that one.
No, you haven't. That's a troll.
Okay. Are they friends with trolls sometimes?
I think trolls are beasts of labor in his setting.
Oh yeah.
Generally
Or just
speaking,
wild animals.
Murder's right. Like, they're either in the wilds or they're a beast of labor.
Okay. So not like
Um,
something that would proc like a goblin.
like, it's... To use a Star Wars analogy, because we play Star Wars as well, trolls are a lot like banthas to sand people. Like, in the wild, they are just a beast, but if possible, the orcs or the Tusken Raiders would absorb them into the herd.
Okay, so we've brought value to the hullabaloo.
And
The
they're
troll
also
is
fighting
on the side
beholder.
of the holder, by the way. Was that meta?
Oh, really? I guess he wants to win it.
Yeah, the
Yeah, he's in it to
troll
win it.
is hungry, willing to eat all the people, but also respects the power of the beholder.
Cool.
Because the beholder's the only one who has lasers, and trolls notoriously dislike lasers.
A known fact about trolls, yes.
In every textbook in nursery rhyme, yes.
Yeah. Well, a laser is just super fire.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Do we
Okay.
have their attention?
You do.
Good.
Everyone would hear the sound of orc war horns.
Oh,
They
good.
want in on that too? They're like,
Yeah, no, they're charging into that fight.
Like,
On
hell
whose
yeah, we
side?
love a fight.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
on their own.
oh, okay.
Okay, so there is initiative now, but this is mostly determined where everyone is moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 1 initiative for all the orcs. If we get into proper combat, that won't be the case. Okay, so Murder, could you start with rolling me your initiative?
Yeah, just a sec.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
the dice are not nice tonight, guys. Be careful.
Doesn't really matter.
Oh, whoops. One moment. I put Emmy's fog cloud under the sand. There we go.
Not my cloud.
Suddenly, Selwyn and Calista are just kind of standing there like,
Fuck. Okay, we'll go by the Berserker's initiative.
Nobody really rolled high on that one.
No.
Selwyn,
no,
with a
the rolls have been
16,
dog shit.
you go first. The
Well,
orcs
I'm
are
kinda
heading your
waiting-
way.
I'm kind of waiting because Callista's supposed to be the
Yeah.
the get out of jail free card. So
How
while
about
I'm waiting,
you reach into my pocket and grab a mine to put down?
one of mine. Okay.
If you
It-
have a plan, go for it.
No, I
it
was gonna
is
do-
a complex action to set a mine down. That's not a bonus action. I
That's
toss
true.
javelin into the sand.
Well, I had two. I had either throw down another card because why not, or take a shot, take a quick little shot.
It's your choice.
I mean,
You're an unseen attacker if you want to do it.
Oh.
you are. And you have that arrow.
Do I have a beat on the leader?
I don't know. Can you see him where you are?
I don't know. I can't see anyone where I am.
Well, that kind of answers your question.
Yeah, I guess. I'll throw down another card.
Yeah, no,
This
on the
might as
basis
well.
that he's 125 feet away from you, no, you probably don't see him.
If
right now.
only it was daytime.
Ah, damn it.
I'll throw
If
that.
Damn,
only
it's a
you
day-night
sold your
cycle.
soul for slightly better dark vision.
Fuck.
Gotta,
Hey, you
gotta,
can get that
like,
as
haggle
a
them down.
warlock. You can.
Yeah,
get
they're
that
not a
as
warlock.
What's a 33 give me?
Oh. Emmy, you throw a
I think
card
that's a
out
copy
into
of
the
you.
field, and you see you appear into the fight and start running away from it.
Start sprinting away.
Yep.
Yeah, I was right.
Yep.
There are 2 cards in the deck that will manifest you. You just rolled one of them.
Dang it, I used this card.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
Run
So-
east, illusionary Selwyn. Run east.
Emmy, roll a d4 to see what direction they start sprinting into.
Oh, this could be bad.
They run, so they start 30 feet south of you. They will dash towards you through the fog cloud and past you. You feel
Just
an
kinda
illusion of
watched them
you
go.
run for yourself.
Damn.
I don't blame them.
Fly, you
We're in the
fool.
fog cloud too.
So, Carl, you hear orc noises.
Guess it started. We'll just keep. Come on, Captain.
Okay. This is
Follow my
an
voice.
uneven round, so I do need a new stealth check from Carl.
Okay. 1 second.
Just roll like a 23 like last time again.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, get on one of those.
So, Carl, when you say
Hmm.
"come this way, Captain," you don't use your inside voice.
Oops.
No, it's okay. It happens to Volley all the time.
So, on the orc's turn, we'll roll against that to see if they notice Carl
Against a 9.
just
Fucking hell.
loudly narrating his action.
This is why these
Okay.
people
I'm
live
walking
in
this
pride.
way.
Come follow me this way.
Don't worry, all my vulnerable allies. I'm heading this way. Okay, that brings us to Cat. Cat, from where you
Wait,
are, you hear
he's
Carl.
got a. No, he has advantage.
No, he doesn't. He has
No, he has
armor.
disadvantage
flat.
turned into
Okay.
flat. Cat, yeah, you heard Carl from where you are.
Let's just face palms.
You also
Um,
just saw Selwyn run for themselves.
Selwyn and I are still holding hands, so that was some other Selwyn.
Okay.
Okay, well, to counteract Carl, I guess, can I free action shout roll out again, and then, get ready to... Think we should teleport this round, or card again? and-
We could go into the cloud and then
yeah,
teleport.
move farther back into the cloud and then teleport.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So Cat, roll for card.
Card is...
Will Picard.
Card's great.
That's a 30.
An ogre has joined the fight.
Hell
Okay,
yeah. On
it's
whose
getting
side?
spicy.
Where? It would be. It's on its own side.
Do we think
Oh.
the troll would switch to the ogre's side?
No. Trolls are clearly beneath an ogre.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like it's a more familiar power structure between an ogre and a troll than a troll and a beholder.
Yeah, but like the only purpose for a troll is to feed an ogre.
Fair enough.
It's like if you saw a Happy Meal walk past you down the street, you'd probably be like, well, clearly you're just food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then Selwyn and I can like scooch a bit back.
Yeah. That brings us to Vali. Vali's done their
I do
stealth
my
check already. Murder, you can move as much as you'd like. Nyx. Stealth
Can
check.
I do my shout?
Oh yeah, sorry.
my
Roll a
shout?
con check. To say how
Where
good
the
your
fuck
shout
did
is.
they do?
Oh, it's not good. Carl is far louder than me.
It would be good, except you inhaled a lot of fog, and you've kind of got the plot cough.
Can I yell
Yeah.
a bit?
On your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, can I hold my action until Fergus has went and move after him?
Yeah, you can hold your movement.
Can you just put me back behind Fergus? I can't see
There's
anything.
Fergus. You
Yeah, no,
got
I lost him in
Yeah.
that little bit of distance.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Buddy system. Okay, that brings us to the Mr. Sinclair, who rolled a total of an 18. Moto,
Are we
he'll-
not doing secret rolls?
Well, I didn't want to do a secret roll on Fergus because that would then mean that there's no one witness to the roll, where when you guys do a secret roll, you're the witness and I'm the witness.
Ah, okay.
Because, I,
Well,
unlike
also,
a lot
Angel didn't do one.
I almost never whisper my rolls unless somebody tells me to. It's not my default.
Okay, so, now we have the orcs. Zombie, for you, roll 2d20, right, and we'll take the lower one because of all the distraction. This is to see if they notice Carl sauntering. Okay. For the record, guys, that's number 4.
It's gonna be a 4 today, guys. Apparently.
Now, Cat, roll 2d20 as well to the GM line. This is if they noticed your plot coughing.
Yes.
Yes, they do, actually.
They're like sounds of battle. No, somebody fucking whispered over there.
Now, I'm gonna get the smart orc to do a check here.
No such thing.
Murder, roll me
Yep.
a d20. This is essentially an insight check on like, hey, is this a trap?
12. I don't know his mod, but 12.
Well, it's higher than the perception of the lookouts.
Good on him.
Carol, roll a perception check. And anyone else who can speak orc can do a perception check. I think it's only Carol, but if that's not the case, you can also.
Carl
do it.
cannot speak orc, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was racist.
No
Carol,
shit.
you don't get a perception check.
No, I don't think any of us speak orc.
Yeah, no.
You guys hear an orc say something in fucking orc.
Damn. They keep doing that, huh?
They keep speaking.
You would, no one actually has vision on them anymore. Shit is happening. You guys haven't observed it.
Yep. Okay.
This is not good.
This is not good.
Well-
No, it's not.
If we get jumped, I told you guys, so.
Okay,
for the
Murder,
record.
new
Yeah.
initiative.
Oh, yeah. Give me a sec.
Okay. Do we think this is the round we dip back to the party or not? Or just ride it out for a bit?
I don't know. I kind of want to peek out and see what the gang's doing, what the orc gang is doing,
Okay.
and then we can decide.
Mhm.
But if you're first, then I think we should probably just port.
Nope, you're going first, so we can figure
Okay.
it out.
I'll do a little peek.
Fergus is going first, actually.
All fun and games until he rolls
He'll-
10 initiatives for the orcs.
He'll just move the same movement as you, Murder. So when you move to the edge of the map, he'll follow you. So you guys can be
cool.
there. Carl, you can. Okay, Carl, you do because of how low your stuff is. You will have to roll me a 2d20. Take the.
Did you not
lowest.
want me to roll a new one?
Not this round. Okay, so that's half of a 4. The orcs will now act. They are doing something.
Oh boy. I
Half
don't like
of a
something.
In some circles called a 2.
Or a 1.9 recurring.
Hey, fuck out of here with that.
Okay, Angel, you're already
Don't
at the
bring
edge of the
math into
map.
our math game.
Going to Selwyn. Selwyn, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do a little peek.
Okay.
I say stay there, Callista.
May I
Okay.
have a perception check?
Okay. Where is my perception? 15.
Emmy? You don't see
Yeah.
any orcs.
We did it, guys. We solved the problem. We're gone.
Do I hear the orcs?
Nope. You do hear like a wicked laser fight happening.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I go back over to Callista and go, I can't hear them.
I think we should leave.
Like,
Okay.
leave, or back to the party, leave.
I mean, I could port us east and we
not-
can
if they're
call it a
not-
loss.
Do you, Cat?
No, I'm gonna subtle spell us to like 500 feet west. I've been using this direction all session. Why did I not remember that?
So, Cat, you will have to be a little bit more specific because the topography of a desert isn't flat. So there might be a dune, 500 feet to the west that would telefrag you guys.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you want to avoid that, you can be like, 500 feet west, 20 feet up, for example.
Yeah, sure. Like, odds are we're gonna take some fall damage, but better than Horde of Orc damage. Oh well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cat,
Worked.
We land in the orcs.
Cat, with a D100 to the GM lag, can you just roll? Okay,
How
that is the
average.
least helpful number you could have rolled.
Would you like me to go again?
Okay, Emmy, to the GM layer, roll a D100.
God damn it.
I rolled exactly a 50.
Feast or famine.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
dang.
Are we
Cat,
feasting or are we famining?
She essentially rolled what you rolled. Okay.
Okay, yep. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
You two end up in... okay, so you two end up 10 feet above the ground. You guys will both take this much full damage each. It's just desert. There is nothing good or bad about it.
Boy, howdy, we're in the desert, huh?
Are they in my periphery?
No, they're like over 200 feet out of your vision.
Okay.
Okay. That's the end of combat for the moment. Taking you guys back here for a second. So, if you guys keep heading in that direction, you will meet up with Kat and Emmy, unless they're fucking booking it. And then, in which case, no, you'll never technically catch up if you both groups are moving at 30 feet.
No, I think
We could just
we'd
meet back at
probably
his
wait.
town.
Yeah, we'd wait a bit. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd probably be like, "Are you sure you? We could just move a bit quick and meet up with them at town." And then you're like, "No,
No, I
probably
think
wait for them."
I think well, maybe we put like 100 more feet distance in between us and the whole kerfuffle. But yeah, no, then we wait.
So, when you guys meet up, 500 feet off the side of the map, do you guys try to long rest there, or do you try to spend several hours trying to get to that village?
Just try and get to the village, maybe?
Yeah. I mean,
at this
I'd be
point, just get to the
willing.
village.
Okay, I will need a con save from everyone because it has been quite a while since you've long rested.
Yes,
Do I would still have one.
you don't have that plus whatever.
Oh shit! Did I have exhaustion for the entire time? I'm sorry. Because I don't think I rested it off from the salt golem. I don't think Carl did either.
That's true.
That is true. If I knew that, that encounter would have went very differently, but we are just too far past that for me to say, hey,
Yeah,
get
I'm
back
sorry.
in there.
It's my bad.
No, it's fine. I should have also remembered.
Con save, right? Or check.
No, it's a
Because
save.
if it's a check, I had disadvantage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, Carl, you're on your second level of exhaustion. Emmy, you're on your first.
Am I good?
I can be in this form
Murder
for
and stay safe
3
at this point.
hours.
Uh,
I can
yeah.
be in the flying form for 3 hours, so I will stay in that form for as long as I can.
Okay, so 3 hours. Can Angel just technically like sit on someone's head and complete her long rest?
No, because it's been interrupted enough that you need a new
Yeah,
set of 8 hours.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It was a good thought, though.
I'll let her have a short rest on someone's head.
Sure. I'm gonna short rest on Volley's head.
Vali, do you
Yeah,
accept
well,
having Shadow living on your head for at least an hour?
What's it look like again?
Something that
it's
if you
kinda just
saw it
smoky.
as a kid, you'd be terrified. But
Not Volley. Volley's different.
okay,
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I'll repost
Well, he's
the
built different.
He's never known fear.
for the
Well, clearly not, right? He was about to charge off in a group of
Yeah,
four.
seriously.
for those who
So-
are interested. This is what Angel currently looks like.
I
That's
think
cute.
there's half a chance that he just thinks that's the Phoenix. First of all, he can't really see that well. Second of all, it's just like flying thing that's generally around me. That's probably the bird.
Okay, so within an hour or two of you guys setting off, the sun would rise. No, I'll let you guys do it. Can I have a perception check from everyone? Those with at least one level of exhaustion will have disadvantage on this.
Did I get a level of exhaustion?
No, it's DC 10. Okay. When the sun rises, you guys would be aware that there is a swirling fog of darkness about 300 feet behind you, following you.
Can we move faster?
You
Are they
can.
gaining?
Yes. Well, no, like, if you guys... Okay, so you guys are... Let's say you're moving 30 feet around. They are also moving 30 feet around. If you guys increase your pace, they will match it.
Can they?
Can they match
Like, if
it?
I increase my pace, that's 100 feet around. So hypothetically, would they match it?
So probably not, but you can't sustain a dash for too long. Well, you can because your con's ridiculous, but most people can't.
I'm making a rule. You are the exception. Let me.
Well, no. So how it works, right, is in a chase encounter, you can.
Oh, I know how it works. Like, it's just funny. Like, it's rounds equal to like my con mod or my con mod +1 that I can consecutively dash before I start saving its levels of exhaustion.
So in the context of not being in rounds of combat, essentially you can dash for a number of minutes equal to your con mod.
Okay. So, what do I know what this is? Do I have a clue?
You know, I will say that giant ball of darkness looks like it probably has orcs in it because you rolled a 28. You
Yeah.
might be on the other side of a pass without trace at this second.
Bastards.
Oh, so that's what that feels like.
I mean, at this point, I'm not a method anymore. We need to move faster.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
you
just
could
go.
be. You can be a method
It's
twice a
dragon.
day.
What?
You short rested. You have your wild chaps back, even though you're in a wild chap form. You can do it 2 more times.
I know. I know,
Okay.
but
Okay. Let's see.
That could be the right method of success, though.
why
Yeah.
do you want me to transform into a method again?
Mostly so I could make that pun.
It's the pun.
Like,
Okay, it's a magical effect, yeah.
You'd hope
What they're
so,
doing?
right?
Okay, it's not just okay. What if I just like did a little quick dispel magic on them?
They're 200 feet behind us, aren't they, or something?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Are they
Okay.
just pacing us? They're not trying to overtake us?
Yeah, that's how you hunt people. Like,
I'm
my
asking,
bet.
Sorry,
I
sorry. Ask your question again. I got distracted.
are they pacing us or are they trying to overtake us?
They are waiting for the exhaustion to take you.
Fat
Oh.
chance, buddy.
Pursuit predators.
Yep. They
Okay, I
are.
guess I'll see you guys at the city.
You,
Can I just start running?
they are like they are experienced enough at this that they know they don't have to exhaust themselves trying to catch up. The sun will do that for them.
Fair enough. How far are we from the city?
A vague number of hours.
Okay. Will we
could
have
say
to
it
roll
from
for
here.
exhaustion within those vague number of hours?
At least one more time, yeah.
Steady pace, you know, eyes on the prize. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
This is so fucking lame.
If Carl fucking drops from exhaustion, I'm like,
No,
He
Carl
won't.
is still on 1, isn't he?
oh,
Hold
who's
on.
on 2 then?
No,
That's
Carl's
the
on
one,
2.
too.
Yeah, no, Carl's
I
on two.
hand Carl. You can have half my water. I'll hand him some of that. We got you. We're going.
Oh, that's gonna help, yeah.
Nice, buddy.
Billy.
That wasn't volley, that was murder. Like, oh, you're dying? Rub some dirt in it, drink a little bit of water, you'll be good.
That's
We'll be
forward thinking.
fine. Yeah. Okay.
Like, I could probably carry Carl.
You could. Your common
Yeah,
strength are ridiculous.
I'll
okay,
carry
so
Carl.
at the point that he gets the second level of exhaustion and his
Oh,
speed
he's already on his-
decreases.
So
Or
third?
third. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
third. Whatever level speed fucks up at.
Second.
Oh, second?
Yeah, no,
so
no.
I guess I'm just carrying you.
Okay, yeah. So hoist
Piggyback ride.
Carl, please.
Now, Moda,
I-
you will have to do your next con save with disadvantage unless you leave some of that gold behind.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Can I give I can't remember inspiration rules. Can I give inspiration to someone else or is it only for me?
I have inspiration.
Oh,
I can
that's right. Okay.
I can make this one a flat, yeah.
Yeah, he got
Okay.
one for being a very honest man.
Well, I was a bit too late on being honest a second time. but
Yeah.
That was forget. That doesn't count.
I will say there are ways to make it less of a check. If you guys have any way of lessening the effect the sun has on you, that will also lower the DC.
Can I like puff it out, like blow it out, like really
No.
hard? Damn.
Because if you
Well, that's
could, you'd
Volley's
destroy
idea.
all life on the planet.
Well, that's Volley's idea. Blow on the sun until it cools down.
Like, Emmy, technically, yes, you do have a weird hat. No, it's not helping you right now. The going invisible
Like-
part of that hat would technically help you for the 2 to 8 rounds that you are invisible.
Okay, so if we fail that second con check, do they catch up to us because we'd be slower? As
Not
a group,
necessarily.
like,
Yes, they could, but on the other hand, they might just be as interested to wait for you guys to entirely pass out from the sun.
Okay, cool. So let's just go. Like, I have a +8. I'm as likely to pass a con save as anyone here is normally.
In order to not get lost, I'm going to use my staff to cast this and say, I want to go to Oasis.
Might have to specify that's with a capital O, like the city. not
Capital
just-
O Oasis.
You know, with a silent H somewhere. That's a joke.
Probably.
That's a joke. I want to clarify, that is a joke.
No, it
but,
isn't canon.
Okay, Moda, show me your spelling for Oasis with a silent H somewhere in there.
I think we all should do it. That's what I was going to do.
I'm actually kind of behind that because it turns it into Oasis into Oasis. Okay.
There you
so,
go. I guess.
Anyway,
You
can
shall
I have a
receive.
con save from everyone? And Emmy, I need you to roll 2d100s. The first is the chance of you guys having an encounter. The second is the chance of the orcs having an encounter.
Oh, okay. Can I use my inspiration on my con save?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And do I also have to declare whether or not I
Yeah.
use the punctuality die?
No, you can just use that.
Okay.
Using that.
And Kat, don't bother. I said the DC is 10. You win.
Oh, okay.
And then
I missed that. I
to
was
the 100.
Thinking about the Oasis thing still.
First one is us. Second one is orcs.
Oh wait, DC still 10? That was a waste of an inspiration.
Oh, Murder, if that would have changed the fact I won.
No. I'm not letting you retcon me into screwing everybody. If you're not gonna let me retcon me into screwing everybody when I want to.
He doesn't want to screw everybody right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
He
misunderstood.
wants to be
Murder.
able to choose.
I thought you were
No,
character
it's like-
evil. Turns out you're just character neutral.
I'm lawful
we've
neutral
always
if
known.
anything.
Yeah,
I want
that's
like a
true.
consistent rule set,
Okay.
dickhead.
Hey, that's fair. So, no encounter for you guys for the first length. No encounter for the orcs for the first length. No one's gained an additional level of exhaustion.
Does
Unless
Carlson have to make saves?
no, technically Carl didn't have to do that save, but he's very relaxed and stuff on Vali's shoulders.
Awesome.
He's
Okay.
also short resting on Volley's shoulders.
Yeah, Carl, if you want, you can have a short rest.
Not a bad idea. Actually,
Like,
yeah.
If
Not a bad idea.
anything, that would. So, 2 hours will pass before I ask for the next check. So you could have 2 short rests, and you could technically second wind twice and just give out hit points.
Sure.
Because you're a weird short rest healing battery at this point.
Just
Like you-
inspirational words from Volley's shoulders.
Yeah. I think Nixon
So
Plus and,
you'd give 14 to anyone
Volley.
who wanted it over 2 of them, right?
yeah.
Okay, so anyone who
7.
needs healing can get up to 14.
That's me.
Yep.
Okay. Now, by the end of the second cycle, you guys still aren't there. You do see in the distance, but I do need one more con save,
Gotcha. So
and then one more
disadvantage this
encounter
time.
check from Emmy.
Yeah, it's fine. So I assume it's double disadvantage to also carry Nick.
Beats.
Oh, and Callista. Okay.
Add your dice.
Yeah, you guys have defreeze. You can
Oh
add.
yeah.
Cat, you pass.
Yay!
Oh,
Nix,
nice.
you pass.
I also passed.
Okay, we're
Yay.
skating
Murder.
by, folks. We're
By
skating
being
by.
30 seconds late, you just saved 2 party members 1 level of exhaustion.
Good job, Murder. You're-
What?
Again, first one for us. Second one orcs.
You being late gave us the punctuality.
Oh yeah,
dice.
yeah. No, that's why I do it. Like that, but unironically, because he's never giving it when everyone's there. So I'm like, I'll just be late.
So, Emmy, you can keep the 20, which is something interesting, or you can roll again for the orcs.
More orcs.
I don't know what that means.
So you can roll again, or we'll keep the 20.
For the orcs?
Yeah.
What do you think, gang?
Give
I
it-
don't know. This is very mysterious. I feel like Palmer wants me to reroll.
Keep the 20.
What if it's
Might as
more
well.
orcs though? What if it's like they meet up with their cousins?
Emmy, I just did an equivalent of flipping a coin. I'm not thinking of it.
Okay.
That's
I'll
true.
just
The dice
roll
gods have
another one
spoken.
because I rolled really well for us. So even if they have no encounters, we should get there. So let's roll another one.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, they have no encounters. So,
Can you tell us what the 20 was going to be then?
at the end of the session, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dang it.
So, you guys do reach the settlement. The settlement has a very large wall around it, made of sandstone. The orcs would have kind of dropped back a little bit further away from you, so that they're not within the firing range of the city. Now your hurdle right now is gate guards. How would you
My
like to?
old nemesis.
Who is the most charismatic among
Someone
us?
put on the charm.
I'm serious. Who can charm?
That was Mark.
At 2.
I've got plus
That's not what I
2.
asked,
Yeah.
Patmore.
Okay.
No, just put Callista on the phone with Mark wherever he is. It's okay, give me a 25-word entry into a city.
Because
I'm
I
exhausted
have
right now.
I have another. I can do I can do enhance ability on whoever has the best persuasion.
Persuasion. No, I have 2.
Oh, it might be
has
Carl.
4.
Carl would roll flat with a +4 though.
That's true.
That's
Yeah, no,
true.
Carl has.
I have plus 2 and disadvantage right now as well.
I have plus
so-
2, no disadvantage.
Yeah, +2 flat. Murder's got disadvantage.
I'll just cast it on. Do you want it or is it me? Because it's going to be one of us.
You cast it. I'll give you advantage.
Cool. I mean it gives me advantage already, but
Yeah, it's
more
a +1
advantage?
advantage.
okay. I will cast
Advantage
it on
+1,
myself.
yeah.
Do a little jig for them.
Worst comes to worst, I will simply bribe them.
I was thinking kill, but yeah,
Kat,
sure.
why are you assuming that the people here have low integrity?
Gate guards.
Anyway, we're at
are there to be bribed.
We are at the gate. Would you Hail? I'd like to come in. We're being chased by
Well,
orcs.
my friend.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Hey, I'm in character, guys.
Okay,
You are.
you walk up and say, "Hail." They will.
Hello. Can we please come in?
They will reply with care.
Oh, is this a language barrier?
There is a language barrier, yes.
Their root language is Spanish?
Like,
the
not
middle of the
necessarily,
fucking
but that was
desert. No,
that
hold
was
on.
the one that came to my head at the in the moment.
Do you
I
have
wanna-
tongues? Does
No,
anyone have
bud.
tongues?
No, I only the one in my head.
Carl could try to
What
take
the
it.
fuck? Oh, tongue in your head, yeah.
You mean the one in your mouth, or is there one in your brain
Is
that we
the
don't know
part
about?
of the head?
Like
Patmore?
it is, but the way you implied that
structure?
implied you had some sort of intellect Vara hanging out in your cranium.
Okay, so they don't speak common, is what I'm hearing.
Do they speak Elven or Sylvan?
Isn't
I
Let's
will
start trying
try.
languages.
I will try. I'm gonna try all of my languages.
like
The gate,
druidic?
these orcs are watching us as we're like, do you speak?
None of those
I'm
work.
French.
Angel, what other languages are we throwing in?
Okay, I'm gonna mime. Please let us in. We're being chased. For fuck's sake.
We just like point at the orcs.
They fell back. They're not within.
Yeah,
eyesight
yeah,
anymore.
they're close to 1,000 feet back now. Is there any other languages you guys have to throw in there, or is that the entire?
Can I try
Dwarvish.
something?
Absolutely.
I have Celestial.
Does Dwarvish work first for zombie?
Oh, it does.
Cool.
No shit.
I don't have to try anything.
Hey, friends. Could you let us in? We could use a place to rest. There are orcs chasing us.
I'm kind of. They'll look past you at like the dark circle in the distance.
Yeah, that thing over there.
Hmm.
The orcs, I think.
They'll ask Carl specifically, are you guys going to create trouble in this settlement, or are you guys like law-abiding individuals?
We're well behaved.
Carl, roll the social check of your choice, whether that be
You
deception,
are an ass.
persuasion.
It can be persuasion. It doesn't have to be deception
No,
because
it's- I
normally
cast-
we are fine.
I cast the enhanceability on me, and
That's
he.
with disadvantage. I think.
Yeah.
I'll
got
let
this.
you have a flat roll because of Grundle.
We found
Okay.
out the world doesn't
Your
revolve
accent
around our
is absolutely
kingdoms.
spot on perfect.
It more has, whenever Carl says something that is slightly inappropriate, he has the mental equivalent of someone stepping on his toes.
If it doesn't work,
That's true.
show him some gold. Flash, not the ones that we stole, but like coins. I mean, we don't have gold coins in this world. Never mind.
So, Carl, essentially, they'll let you in. You will be the group representative. So if any crimes are done by any member of the group, you'll be held accounted for by that. You don't have to pay to come in or stay in the settlement, but you are informed that they have a very very strict law system here. Anyone who breaks a law is either imprisoned or exiled. There's kind of like no in between for minor offences.
Oh boy.
I'll relay that to the group as they're walking in, I assume.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll let
Best
you in.
behavior.
Like, hey, by the way.
Like, do you still
I
want
only-
the piggyback, or are you walking now?
But he's doing the piggyback while they're walking.
Yes.
Do we have like a dress code or anything? Like,
I hope not.
Oh, like, do you have to wear things? Well, like, you have to wear clothes.
right?
Right, they're not okay with Vali the nudist, for example, but they're not going to make you guys walk around in anything crazy. Like, if you guys were in the land of the Western Winds, they might do that stuff, but not here.
Okay.
It's
It's better to ask these questions.
Yeah,
up
like, if
front.
there was a dress code, the only one would be ideally beards.
Well, this is going to be difficult, but I'll try my
Cat,
best.
you heard him.
There are
I'm
people
trying
who
my
no, hang,
best.
there are people who are exempt from that. Females would be a good example of the people exempt from that.
Well, that just seems unfair.
But would they be able to point us to the inn where we can go to make the least trouble, please?
There are dozens of inns in this settlement.
Like, literally the closest one, dude.
Yeah.
That doesn't have cockroaches or bed bugs.
I don't think those survive in these climates.
Yeah, you don't really get bed bugs in the center of the desert, I believe. I could be
The
wrong.
cockroach thing.
Look, I don't even have bed bugs where I live. Okay, I don't know what conditions I need to live in.
So, like, can we just get an in?
I'm just
Yeah.
rolling his check. So he's not allowed to recommend anyone specifically because that would imply a certain level of, preference towards them. But he will
Okay.
he will inform you that there are some in that direction, but also in that direction. The ones in that direction are closer. But he
Cool,
can't
we're going
name
in
them.
that direction.
We need to get that sleep in as quick as possible, because I'm not 100% sure that the orcs aren't going to siege the city.
Yeah, let's
This city is
go.
too big for that number of orcs to siege it. Now, if there's much more orcs nearby, potentially, but
Maybe the 20 was more orcs, dickhead. Ever thought of that?
I have thought about that, in fact. Anyway,
Okay.
going down that way, you would see that the majority of the population are either humans, half-elves, or dwarves. Carl, once again, you're probably the only green meanie nearby. However, the direction you guys are sent in, Carl, you're really the only one who can read street signs here, but there is an inn.
There, that one.
Good enough.
Going in there, once again, Carl, you're the only one who can talk to the proprietor of the establishment. They are happy to... Good job, Murder, thumbs up. They are happy to give you, to let you stay here, but it will be 3 silver per person per night. No meals, drinks, or anything extra included, just a room.
Cool. Callista slaps 15 silver down and, like, hustles everyone in like, we're sleeping right now. I do not care to quibble.
Okay, and just to clarify also, they're not like rooms with like closed wooden doors, they're like rooms with like dividers that are like towels and stuff.
That's fine. We've gotten used to Carl snoring.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't we call a 5-minute break here as you guys long rest? For those who have exhaustion, you can only recover 1 point of exhaustion per long rest.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Yep.
So we're gonna be here for 2 days, Min.
Min.
Yeah.
And I desperately want to learn Dwarven now.
Yeah. If we take this as like an immersive course, us learning Dwarven, can we learn it faster in the city?
In theory.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go get more water.
Cool. I'm gonna reply to the 7 messages I got while I was speaking.
I want it on the record. None of them were me.
That is correct. None of them are you. For reference, one of the players have left the game that I'm a player in, and there's just a lot of discussion about if we're replacing them or just going with like 5 players instead of 6.
Is it homebrew or a module?
Oh, it's homebrew.
Okay.
The where it gets complicated is this is a party we lost basically everyone in a few weeks ago, and the one player that's leaving is like the one other player that didn't die.
Oh.
So we're in a strange precarious spot. So the GMs might be doing one shots for a week or two while he kind of works out what to do with the party. We're kind of up in the air.
You could go on an
Alright, be
epic
right
quest to resurrect them all.
That was the plan before the other player left.
What if that 20 was the dragon? God.
Sorry?
What if the 20 was the dragon that ran away? Murder would die.
I know it wasn't the dragon. Like, because I clearly need to save that dragon and like for a few years of session, so that when it comes back, it's an adult dragon instead of a young one. And then we go round 2.
I'm back.
Oh, hey, back.
Hi.
Welcome, Murder.
Thank you.
Oh, Murder, what was your language idea?
Just that as a sailor, I'd probably know some universal shorthands for directions and shit.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it might be a little bit less applicable in a landlocked place, but also I'd be willing to kind of let you roll for it.
Like, I was just gonna try it.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure it was gonna work, but you know.
So, Mono, you might know the canon answer. You might be able to have a good swing at it. But in D&D, right? At what point does a half elf just become a human? Right? Like how many how long ago would like them to have had like an elven ancestor, to which point they just become like a human, right? Like, is it like the second generation is just human or elf?
I think like
fourth generation.
Yeah. Like I think that's. I think when you cut it up like 4 times, it just loses its luster.
Well, I mean, I was kind of thinking about that because I have a character that had half-elven children, and I was thinking about playing one of her descendants in another campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like it's the third. Like, if your grandparent was an elf, because mechanically at that point, you don't get any of the benefits, right?
Like, at what point are you a quarter elf? And then, like a 10th elf?
I don't know. Is it quarter, 8th, 16th kind of thing, right? I'm not crazy.
Like, yes, that'd be correct. But what I mean is, like, in 5e, I think the assumption is a half-elf just is the child of a human and an elf. I don't think they have put any mechanical thought past that, where that would be. But yeah, I was just thinking about it. Anyway, welcome back, Selwyn.
Also back.
Oh, I think that's everyone. Except maybe Zombie.
Well, Emmy's toasting
here.
a bagel, so.
Oh,
quite back.
toasting bagels. I read the first half of Emmy's message, but not the second half.
That's
And
why
by
you have me.
half, I
Oh.
mean I read back. I didn't read, but we'll believe in the second toasting a bagel. So Zombie, how do
Murder
you
had
feel?
your back.
Zombie, how do you feel about being essentially in a dwarven settlement?
It's time for Carl's paladin stuff to really kick in.
For anyone who's interested, you can roll an intelligence check or a history check on like, hey, what's the deal with this settlement? Alternatively, you don't need to. You can just be like, okay, dwarf settlement, cool.
I roll regular history and fancy history to see if anything happened.
Yeah, I
Or
guess.
just one.
Every time he asks for fancy history, he just sounds dejected.
Well, damn.
2 of you have rolled really well.
Less damn. The order of those doesn't make sense, but it's fine.
Okay. Well, it could make sense on the merit that nothing interesting happened.
True.
Right, and like to be fair, isn't that like the ideal result? Like ideally, nothing like.
Yep. Made no waves in the last 50 years. Good on ya. You're doing well. Proud.
Okay. As a side note, 2 of you have done well enough that I have to find a map that isn't in Roll20 to reference some names.
Uh-oh.
Okay. There is a part of me that really dislikes fantasy names. The part of me that has to then spell them. Well, pronounce them.
I was gonna say, isn't it say them out loud? Pet
Yeah,
Moore?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
that's what
correct.
you have
Okay.
murder for.
So, Murder, I've got a word for you, and I want to see your pronunciation of it, if that's okay.
Send it my way, I guess.
Okay, how do you pronounce that?
I feel like I just have like a phonetically pronouncing language, and then you just give me shit like this. And goddamn.
You can pass, and I'll go to Cat if you want.
No, because I think the way I'm reading it is funny and condescending.
Take a crack
So,
at it.
before saying it out loud, could you DM it back to me with, like, how you would phonetically say it?
No.
Okay,
Fuck
just say
that.
it out loud then.
Dernalder.
Now, to be fair, it sounds very dwarven.
Yeah, actually, Murder. I think you've got it on the head. Okay, but yeah, so essentially this settlement is and this is for the two people who rolled really high. I'll say it out loud unless the two people that rolled really high don't want me to do that, and then I'll just tell you guys alone. But I
Nah,
assume neither of you
so
are keeping
we'll
secrets
share.
about history of settlements. Yes, Angel.
Just to be clear, are we just supposed to always be GM rolling
No.
rolls?
No,
I
yeah,
just forgot to turn it off.
only you, Carl, and Kat rolled, and both Carl and Kat rolled really well.
Why am I not surprised Carl rolled really well?
I
So
actually had proficiency this time.
yeah,
Doesn't
he's
really help.
proficient in Dwarven history.
By a whole 2.
Oh, no shit.
Nice.
But so anyway, so this settlement sprung up a few hundred years ago because a bunch of people were kind of exiled due to a foul coup in Dunalder. And so essentially this is where like all the caravan, like Dunalder was kind of under where's the pointer? It's kind of like under this mountain range. So the exiles eventually kind of moved to where the only water source in the area was, and this was a temporary settlement that over the centuries has become a permanent one. The large presence of humans and half-elves are a product of kind of just traders kind of moving in. There used to be some elves here, but over the generations that's kind of been kind of turned into a small half-elf population versus just a few full elves. And yes, Angela, you're holding your hand up for a question.
Out of character.
Yep.
Is this a trade hub? Is it actually a trade hub?
It kind of is, but it's a lot. It is the bare minimum of a trade hub. It is a.
Well, you said that there were lots of inns, and I would assume a small town or city wouldn't have that many inns if it wasn't a trade hub.
So you're right. Like it is a trade hub, but a lot of trade hubs are kind of ports or connected to rivers. This would be as big as a trade hub could be without being connected to a major trade route. There are trade routes that go through this desert, but just not, mega ones. Like this is when people have to cross a desert, they generally kind of go like this.
Okay.
Most people don't do what you guys did, which is this, and then that, then this, then that.
We're taking a roundabout to it. It's fine.
So we get our long rest in?
I guess I'll quickly ask, is anyone doing anything dumb instead of long resting?
No.
No.
Taking the world's biggest nap.
That.
Murder, I feel that you want to say yes.
Nah.
Okay.
Just in case that they actually did find more orcs, or they're meeting up with another raiding party for this stupid little city.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, everyone may long rest. You have a moment to prepare your spells. I don't know. Maybe pick up Password of Trace if you need it.
Oh, don't worry. That's going to be on rotation for a while. You've scarred me for life.
Hey, that's a dream of every GM, right?
Yeah, probably.
Picking up counterspell.
Okay, you don't need Counterspell. Counterspell is for
I-
nerds.
For so many, many, many sessions, I did not. And then the one time I did not have it.
Yeah, as a rule of
So-
thumb, if you have Counterspell, always prepare it.
Yeah. I didn't need it for like 30 sessions. Well, I didn't have it for 30 sessions, but I didn't need it for like 7 sessions when I did have it. So now I have it. It's gonna be here forever. What else?
So, Kara, what spells are you preparing?
Spiritual weapon and second wind.
Those are good spells.
Cool. Murder, what are your spells today?
Rage and Great Weapon Master.
Not Thunderous Shot?
No, I get that automatically prepared for my class.
Ah. Yeah. Oh, actually, while I remember, Emmy, can I have a wisdom save?
Okay.
You can always say no if you want to.
I'm gonna add my punctuality die to that.
Well, if you feel that you need to.
Yeah, I do feel that way. It's a D3, right?
Yeah. The mightiest of dice.
Fuck yeah.
Well, Emmy, you turn that into a fail from a fail to a pass, so, you know.
Aw,
Jesus, skating by.
You're welcome. I'll make sure to be late more.
Please do.
Please don't. Okay.
Can't stop me, Patmore. I'm doing God's work here.
Yeah, that would be me in this context, though.
Yeah, I'm doing your work, yeah.
So I can even prove it,
He's
Murder.
just spreading the good word. Doing
You
good.
work in mysterious ways, Patmore.
And anyway, is everyone done preparing spells, or are you guys happy to do it while we move on?
All good.
Oh, I'm going to remind people who have charge weapons. Have you rolled to see your recovered charges today?
Did
Oh.
that blast on?
Hmm.
I'm good. It's full.
Hold
Okay.
on. I
So-
don't remember where my staff went.
Yes, you can, Murder. And just as an aside, when you guys wake up, it is nighttime.
That's fine.
That's good. That's when desert things operate.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true,
probably
but you
better.
guys are cycling awfully right now.
Oh yeah, no, God, we must feel like dog shit. But at least the restaurants are probably open.
Like you guys have given yourself jet lag without changing time zones.
I mean, we could argue that we've changed time zones a bit
No.
in the last week or so.
Like, listen, I've never met a circadian rhythm that I didn't want to destroy. So
So,
1d6 plus 4.
you guys are in the middle of the settlement. It is night. There are stores open at night. You guys are kind of at like the last few hours of them operating because when you guys wake up, like it's not an 8-hour long rest you guys have. It's a slightly longer one because of your days. So I would it's kind of close to like 9 o'clock at night. So you guys can go and get dinner if you want to, but the general store probably isn't operating.
I was gonna say, like, are we talking dinner at like the gas station where you have to get like a bolus or a can of
Benny's.
SpaghettiOs and
we're
No.
going to Waffle House, folks.
No,
I
no,
love
I'm
Waffle
thinking
House.
like, a large eatery that are selling, just to cook the shit out of bits of desert beasts.
Yes.
we don't.
But
We are not too picky for that.
Okay,
Hello.
cool. Zombie, roll me a
Look at how
D10 to
regal.
see what tonight's special is.
Just look at him.
Okay. Okay, tonight's special is giant spider legs.
I
Ouchie.
don't care. I'll eat them.
Cat, mark off 15 silver for everyone's dinner.
Okay.
I will say, the giant spider legs, a little bit gross, but not that bad.
Are we talking like? Are they kind of like crab legs?
No, they're way bigger than crab legs.
But I mean, the meat is it like crab legs in terms of?
It's kind of like reproduction crab meat.
So cod.
No.
The rubber.
Yeah, kind of. It's like when you go to a store in the middle of nowhere and ask, like, you know, it's a takeaway store and you ask for like a fish stick, and it's like batter on the outside and it's like crab on the inside, but it's not really crab.
Right.
So it kind of tastes like chicken.
Tastes a lot
If you
like
don't
nothing.
think about it. Yeah.
That's what I said.
So, I mean, the reason I ask is because crab is an arachnid, technically. They have 8 legs.
That's true, but they also don't shoot webs. Now, I know not all arachnids shoot webs, but I feel like, to be a cool arachnid, you kind of need to. Like, you know, ticks kind of suck.
I do.
Anyway, it's the middle of the night, you guys have eaten, what do you guys want to do? You guys are at least 8 hours away from sleeping again.
I don't know.
Hey,
fucking
Carl,
hang
can
that.
you teach us Dwarven?
Sure, I can do that.
Carl, roll an intelligence check, just to say how
You know
good
what?
your lesson is.
I am going to cast Enhance Ability on Carl and myself
Okay,
for
Carl,
intelligence.
with advantage, roll intelligence.
Would it be with because I still have level 1 exhaustion, right?
Roll a flat
Yeah, so it'd
roll.
be fun.
Roll a flat intelligence. Check. That's a 12. Now, everyone else, roll an intelligence check. You get to add 12 to your number. I'm looking for a big number. Okay,
Oh, good
Nix,
job.
you're gonna get something out of this.
I'm not.
Same. But I also don't think Vali was listening that well.
I
Emmy,
guess
are you trying to
25.
learn? Nope. Okay. Cool. Nix, you know basic greetings. You've made progress. Everyone else, you don't know why, but when Carl speaks Dwarven, it sounds vaguely racist.
And that's just been putting us off this entire time.
Okay, Emmy, where are you walking?
Just like around town or something.
Okay, roll me a d100 for encounter chance.
Oh fuck.
I
Walk
don't
for 8
think
hours
Butternut
just to get tired.
likes you balancing the microphone on them.
It's not honored. She just doesn't like me moving my arms.
Well,
She's
you're not
like,
allowed to.
my palanquin is moving inappropriately.
Okay, Emmy, you don't have an encounter. Okay. You guys meander for 8 hours. Long rest again, everyone. Prepare your spells.
Cool.
Awesome.
No one is exhausted. Emmy, roll a d100. Sorry, not a d100. Roll a wisdom save.
I'm getting attacked. 1 second.
The cat is like, excuse me, I was not done.
Lots of bites happening right now.
That's not good.
Oh fuck! She's on my mic. Get away from my keyboard, please.
but no.
Butternut. I swear to God.
One tiny meow in the distance.
Wisdom, sorry, right?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Okay. Nailed it.
Okay, you pass by 8. Okay. Does anyone else do something stupid in their long rest, or do we just take in that everyone is not exhausted?
Whoa.
On downtime, can I read the Dwarven book to keep learning it?
You
And
could.
Can we practice together?
Oh wait, no, we didn't get the Dwarven book because we had a Carl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could also just finish spell scribing that spell you're nearly done with.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna finish eating that spell.
I love the way you put it. I'm gonna eat the spell scroll. Because I just envision Callista stuffing paper in her mouth.
Yeah, she
It's a
she has to
little
tear
snack.
little bits off the end and eat it very slowly.
It upsets my stomach, but I do want to eat it, so I kind of gotta do it slowly.
Hello.
Direct eye contact.
So, it is the next day. It is it's lunchtime when you guys wake up. What do you want to do?
Cool. Can we go ask the guards if they've had any sightings of the orcs / a weird dark cloud of nothingness in the distance?
Carl, ask that question how Carl asked that question.
Hey friends, have you seen any orcs or that strange dark cloud thing that you saw that was out there a couple days ago? Or nights ago?
One of the guards would say, "Yeah, I've seen an orc recently."
Besides me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we get attacked by orcs all the time.
Oh, okay,
Really?
cool.
Yeah. They're everywhere on the desert. They mostly only attack at night. Mostly.
That tracks. That tracks.
Does Carl pass any of this on?
I don't know.
Yeah, he'll translate.
I think Nyx would say, can you ask them, like... I mean, I didn't see them. I think only Callista did, but if they know anything about these particular orcs...
Do you know anything about these orcs?
Yeah, they attack us all the time.
Besides that.
They're followers of something called the Night Lord.
Hey, Selwyn.
Oh, no.
Why would you assume someone knows who the Night Lord is?
Here's something vaguely spooky. Hey, Selwyn!
The traumatized self.
Is the Night Mother married to a Night Lord, perhaps?
Hmm.
Mom, do you have a new husband?
Patmore.
Uh,
It's not related.
there. If you look at the gods of the Valhillion coast handout, you would see that among the gods there is something called the Night Lord.
Yeah.
Let me check.
So no, I don't think
someone's
this.
not a religious man.
I don't think this specific deity entity is married to a vampire monster, whatever thing that you think it is,
Okay,
hunting you.
if I roll a 1, I'm gonna be on a new conspiracy, but I'm
Okay.
rolling religion.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not on it. There's nothing there.
Oh boy.
It's too far out.
Too far out.
So
That's
for those who rolled a
crackpot
high,
theory, Carl.
okay. Hang on, let me get my Night Lord. Shit
Oh
up.
no, hold on. Let me roll. Hold on.
What is happening?
Okay.
Oh my god.
It actually kind of makes sense that Valley passed this.
I was hoping I didn't, but okay.
Well, Mother,
That
that's what.
20 failed.
Sometimes when you
No.
ask questions, you get answers. Okay.
Well, no, I was gonna get it anyway because the other nerds in this party rolled it, so that like I didn't change anything.
Okay.
If you don't want us to tell you stuff, you don't just say that.
Well-
So.
Angel, I can't tell everyone else here to shut up about lore out of character. I don't have that power.
So for the two people who rolled a nat 20, I'm gonna DM you what the Night Lord looks like.
Oh boy.
Fine.
Now, Mother, do you only say yes because there's art?
No, he's like a parrot.
Yeah, just like a parrot. That's what I'd say.
A dragon pterodactyl parrot.
I could
That's
just
what I'm
tell you
hearing.
what he
There is
is
parrot
if you
in
guys
there.
give me a second.
He has like a spiky little tail.
I mean, if we're trying to like give it a description that makes us feel better about how he looks, sure, let's go with parrot.
Okay, so anyway, he's a demon owl.
Yeah, that's what I described him as, an owl.
Wow, that is. Where did you find this art?
With him. He's a thing.
Oh, he's not a homebrew thing.
Well, he is, but the people who made it got money for it, so I'd call them like third-party homebrewers.
I didn't know. I thought it was an original creation.
Nothing
Yeah.
is.
Sorry.
Stop.
I'm not even fucking around with him. Most of this thing is like either Lifter from Forgotten Realms or Kobold Press.
Yeah,
or
that's
Matthew
true.
Mercer.
Anyway, so the Night Lord is a for those who rolled in that 20. They are both a god and an entity. They are definitely more of an entity than a god. They are worshipped by some, but they are a creature that has its own power because of what it is. It is specifically a very powerful demon that's existed in the material plane for a very, very long time. Its physical manifestation is a giant demonic owl. And when I say giant, I mean colossal as a size. It is a creature that is powerful enough that there are warlocks to the Night Lord. There are clerics to the Night Lord. It is something that can be slayed, murdered. But every time that has allegedly happened in history, it has only been a temporary measure. And Murder, to answer your question, it comes from the same source that they took it from.
Oh yeah, because those were also lifted. Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so it is a giant owl monster. You think orcs who operate at night in a desert probably do worship this creature. It is generally uncaring who it gives its power to as long as it serves its greater interest. So more primal groups like orcs or other marauders generally will get power from the Night Lord if they do certain things to kind of appease him. And in most places, like most civilized places, if you say, "Hey, I'm a servant of the Night Lord," you will probably be put to the torch for it because they are a universally considered evil deity, specifically chaotic evil. Any questions from the Nat 20 twins?
You've already said too much.
Angel?
I love your world. I compartmentalize this. Fuck it. I put your lore in boxes that I care about, and the fucking demon owl is not in a box of things I care about.
It will be when it murders people, Murder.
I don't need to know its name to kill it, though.
That's fair. It helps, though. True names are very helpful when you're fighting things like damage. Well, you don't know its true name, but that's fine. Anyway, Angel, any questions?
Yeah, I'll DM you the questions.
I need you to clarify by what you mean in this area.
In the desert.
It's powerful anywhere where there is night.
Shit.
Let's just move to Dayville.
You mean like one of the
What I'm
poles?
getting at is there more worshippers in this area than at other places?
There would be, on the basis that there aren't really full governments throughout this giant desert, so there's less people cracking down on demon worshippers.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to bore the group, so.
Okay. If you have any additional questions, feel free to DM me and I'll get to them after the session. So with that in mind, Zombie, you're aware for a degree of separation what the Night Lord is.
Any other questions?
The guard will say, no, you were the one asking the questions.
No, I was talking to them.
Oh, but you said it in Dwarven, though. It confused us.
Oops. I get the two mixed up sometimes, apparently. It's fine.
Right. Okay,
Return
so
to the group.
does the group have any additional questions?
No.
Like
Like,
I
are
will.
you set for another raid? in the near future? Do they like come in waves? Like because I imagine they're nomadic. This is murder speaking mostly. So do they just form a war band? And it's like it's about that time of year, fellas, and they siege Oasis.
They will generally attack the settlement in the place in the moon phase where it's the darkest, because that's when they are the most benefited by the deity.
Your moon is broken. You're gonna have to elaborate on the current moon phase.
Amy, roll a D100 where we are on the moon phase.
Where we are on the pile of moon bits. What are the moon bits saying?
The darkest night is 2 days from now.
Cool.
So yeah, they're about to.
Yeah. So, okay, so we could either scooch right now, or like wait it out.
Or
Well, if
option
we wait it
3,
out-
charge to the heart of them and kill them all before they can attack. Sorry. Go
Well,
ahead.
no,
I'm in favor of in character. I'm in favor of waiting here because at least here we have a wall and an army, ish.
We
They've
could.
been successfully repelling them so far. So
well,
Yeah, but what if this time is different? You know.
if I
I'd ra-
lived my life, every city I'm in being attacked within the next 2 days, and I'm just like making it my problem, I would be dead.
All
so
I'm saying
some
is-
things aren't our problem.
We can thread the needle. We can find probably a way. I don't know how they arrange themselves if they're organizing.
So I just want to
I'd also
clarify
put
it out-
something very quickly. So that the community has survived and will survive many more attacks because there's just a lot of people here. The walls are not beneficial on the darkest night of the moon cycle because during that time they get the most burns from the Night Lord, which includes Shadow Step.
so the raid is them teleporting into town and just running rampant, killing.
Well,
people
just taking
until they're-
supplies and people.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that case, we can hide in like a cellar or something
I'm just saying
and
that
just wait it out.
Like if that's the case, then moving out now would be the safest option because they're focused on here.
Yeah.
Because I feel for these people and their plight. Us staying a raid won't change anything. Unless we somehow manage to kill every single orc raiding them and then kill all the ones that aren't currently raiding them. And we also have a task with not a recent time limit or a soon time limit, but very definitely a time limit. Like looks over at Fergus, who has the sword of Damocles hanging over his head.
I will
we
just put
all?
it out there. Yeah, like you're right, Kat, just throwing it out there, wild idea. Commit the rest of the campaign to becoming heroes of Oasis. Next 13 levels, you're defending the settlement, and you guys become kings of it
Like-
eventually.
We could probably break the raid though. Like
Yeah, you probably could.
theoretically.
Yeah.
You guys are very
just- I
powerful.
don't-
Like, I'll remind everyone, orcs have like 12 hit points each. They're not individually strong.
Like, but that's not what I'm saying. It's like we probably could. It just if the modem apparatus, as it has been, is to avoid danger, we should just leave now.
What's Gendrill's take
I
on
agree.
this
That
conundrum?
wasn't Vali. Vali doesn't get a vote in this party. That was murder.
Zombie, to answer your
Only gets a
question,
vote.
Grindel is very pro helping dwarves.
Yeah, no, I saw that coming.
Yep.
I'm just
Murder.
kidding, guys.
And I want to know for the record,
Sorry.
you do get a vote.
Yeah, you've done the work. Raleigh
Yeah.
gets a vote.
Like you get a vote, and I assume your and Zombie's votes stay here, so that's 2.
I,
Like the only
In
one who doesn't get a vote
character,
here
yeah.
is Fergus.
like in character, yeah. I just don't want to fucking hold things up anymore.
Like that's fair, but I guess I'll ask the 3 people who aren't Vali or Carl. Do any of you 3 want to stay here?
I mean, in character, Nyx would want to stay. Out of character, the vibe is that we don't. So I
Well,
don't know what to
This
answer
would be an
there.
in-character decision.
Yeah, in character, the votes are there to stay. I'm totally fine with that. I don't want us to get caught up for weeks and weeks here. So like once we break this raid, I do want to head out like after that, because if we get caught up weeks and weeks here, we're gonna have to find something to feed Fergus.
Yeah, just start feeding him orcs.
How quick is the process of munching for Fergus? Like how fast is the snack?
One
He-
moment. I have a full rules
From
handout ready for
memory,
this.
he can't do it mid-combat or anything. It's
I mean,
fairly...
yeah, but if I shank an orc and like leave him in a closet for a bit, can Fergus come snack on him when we're done?
Yeah. If
Okay,
we
so
start capturing prisoners, he could.
the creature has to be alive, and it takes a minute to make the attempt.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not bad.
So
Okay, so
like you'd have
I guess if
to
we're
make the argument to Fergus like, hey, are you okay eating people if they're green? But he's probably okay with orcs, definitely not half orcs.
yeah.
What about their... sorry to cut you off, but what about their mounts? Is he, like, more unapologetic
He
about
doesn't
those?
mind eating like a weird sand lizard.
He's
Okay,
weird.
cool.
You've made Fergus so weird morally.
It's so
Yeah.
true.
He's a person. He has weird moralities.
Yeah. No, he does. He has the moral house of cards that any human does.
Which is why I asked the question.
It's a really good question. I'm just saying, he has no problem eating weird sand lizards.
So, if we're not up to capturing orcs, which we probably could be if they're base orcs, like just one-shot them and be like, no, you're alive, actually. We could just capture their weird lizard horses.
Okay, yeah. Let's capture some weird lizard horses and break the raid. That way we won't have subtracted anything from Fergus if we can like catch a couple. And we will have helped the settlement, thus sating Gindrel's urge to be around dwarves.
I will say, you also get, you have 2 days before it happens. You guys can do some prep if you want to. You guys could
I
also
wanna-
spend those 2 days, just harassing the shit out of the orcs. Like, that's also an option. Or you guys could have a beach episode at the Oasis. Like, it's up to you guys.
Can I?
Yeah?
Can I real quick just sell the plate so we're not lugging them around?
Oh, please. Let's
Yeah.
offload a little bit at least.
At least some of it.
How many pounds do you have, Murder?
I have 500. Carl has 500.
No, you and Carl both have 100. I have 500 in the bag.
Oh, really? I thought we.
Yeah.
I thought both me and him were just like carrying it, whatever. Because
You
I
can physically
could.
carry. Yeah, but we don't have any conduit to actually carry it. The bag would
I
rip.
just-
You don't have enough arms, things like that.
I just put it on my head. Stack plates on my head. I'm kidding. 100. 100 from me. 100 from Carl, and 5 in the bag.
Okay, I'm going to quickly look at my 5e item catalog, and I'm going to see where gold plates sit.
Like, we probably can't sell them all off because this place is a shithole, but
Like if we can get rid of the 200 that are sitting on Carl and
Or even
Volley,
50
I will have.
each. Some of it off of each of them, right?
Yeah, I will be content with that if we can offload any of the stuff on them. Because the bag of holding, that'll stay. That's fine. We can deal with that eventually. But having you guys carry it around is probably going to eventually become an issue.
yeah, probably.
Okay, quick question. What is your bottom floor? Like, what is the least you'll take for, per pound of gold?
5 electrum each.
Can
per pound of gold?
Yeah.
Well, can we as a party do a roll of what is this actually worth?
Well, okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
the answer is it's arbitrary as shit. My question is you could sell probably all of it if you set the floor lower.
Well, I'm not
the
gonna
say,
like,
the
a
less you'll be able to
copper
sell.
per pound.
So what's that matter?
Like, I'm not gonna say a copper per pound. I want real money from this.
Okay, so are we talking like a silver per pound?
Probably.
What about 2 to 3 silver per pound?
I feel like that's the ideal case, and to skip the haggling, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, 1 silver, take it or leave it," because they're cheap and poor. and get killed
just-
by orcs.
Like, I'm gonna be real. That was a lot of work for 700 gold or 700 silver.
Okay. Who is in charge of selling them? They will be doing
Carlos.
a persuasion check or a deception check.
I
Still
think
Carl,
Carl's
he's
the only one
that
that
speaks.
Yeah.
speaks.
Eagle Splendor.
21.
You have advantage.
You have
You have
advantage, yeah.
Okay,
It's a 21, so like good on you.
21.
It's a
Okay.
21 today, yeah.
One moment, getting my calculator out.
Hello, I like money.
I love money. I got paid today, and then I paid my bills. It's very sad. It's like my job gave me money, and then I gave it away, so I have no monies.
There
Feel
was
like
a
Homer.
0.2 second moment there where you had money.
I
and
had
then it
money.
Was over.
And then it was gone.
So, Kat, the total is £700.
Yes.
Okay, with Carol's roll, they're willing to buy it from you at 10 silver a pound.
Oh, damn.
Good, perfect.
Good job, Carl. Okay. Yeah, I guess we will stay and defend this place.
I guess green is our lucky color.
They
Okay.
will not pay you in silver because that would be 7,000 coins, which they
Yeah,
don't
right.
have.
Yeah.
So they will just
I
pay
would not
you.
like to have.
They will just pay you with 70 platinum.
Okay, 70 platinum.
Oh, these guys have platinum?
Yes.
So
I'm
Okay.
okay with that all going into party loot, to be real.
Well, yeah. They don't, like, the sort of standing out of character agreement is that we don't actually split coins unless we find, like, change on the floor.
So I'll also put it out there that you guys are in a economic hub. There are a lot of stores here, so if anyone wants to look for even magic items, that is theoretically possible here.
I will tear this city apart to find a scroll of tongues.
I want to look for a magic bow. I can't live off magic arrows the rest of my life.
That's true.
Literally
Okay.
speaking, yes, you can. We've seen it.
That's true.
If we're just doing a little shopping trip, I'm gonna be right back. I need to use the little boys' room.
Okay.
Good luck, Meta. I'll even let you
Okay.
use the big boys' room.
Oh, perfect. I don't have anything I want bought, is why I'm saying that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so
Okay.
there is there are magics. There is at least a proper magic store here. You're looking for a magic bow, and you're looking for scrolls. So both of you can roll a D100 for availability of the item you're looking for. Is it zombie, Angel? Is there anything you guys are looking for?
I have so much magic items.
I'm rolling the GM.
Did we sell the flame tongue dagger already?
No, hold on.
No.
I'm auditing the thingy as we speak.
Wait, are we selling that dagger?
You don't have
no,
to.
it's sitting there.
Well, I was gonna, if it hadn't already been reclaimed or sold, I was gonna say we can trade it.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's sitting in bag right now.
Not in bag.
In bag, indeed.
Like,
Oh no.
just
I'm
so
just
that
saying
we're not.
that item would probably be more useful than the scimitar I have.
Yeah. Okay.
could
Absolutely trade it
generally-
out.
Yeah, take the tape. Bleh, bleh. Take the flame tongue, and we can sell. We can use the scimitar to trade for your bow or Callista's.
I will say that
Snacks.
they're also okay with the idea of trading services for discounts or for items.
Okay. I like go kill orcs or go fetch me a weird flower or what are we talking about? Sweep the store.
Well, like there's like a no, it's not sweep the straw, but it's like there's a spectrum. It's like, hey, bring back monster parts or bring back minerals, herbs, etc.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, so we'll do Emmy first. They would have. So I'm just working out how an item would work on you, based on what your race is. Okay. There are two bows here.
Interesting.
One of them you probably don't want because it is heavily related to elves.
Yikes.
The other one is related to dragons.
What do they do?
Which one would you like to know about first?
What does that elf bow do?
You get to dictate someone as your sworn enemy. When you attack your sworn enemy, you have advantage on the roll, you ignore disadvantage due to cover and all that stuff, and disadvantage from using the second ranger increment, and you deal additional damage. The downside to that is if your sworn enemy lives, like if they escape the battle, you'll have disadvantage on attacking anyone but them until you eventually kill them.
Yeah,
So you have to be a little bit careful. So if you say like, "Oh, that dragon's my sworn enemy," and then he just fucks off, you'll be like, "Oh shit."
Like the sand dragon. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to be a little bit careful with that. The other one is a bow that will create its own ammunition, so you never have to worry about running out of arrows. And it additionally adds a d6 of an element based on what sort of dragon it was made from, which I'll let you roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll me a d10 to see what element it would do. Cool. So that's a bow that does acid damage.
Oh, I like that one. I think that's my preferred.
Dragon
bow.
bow.
Because then I don't have to worry about ammo for a bit as well.
That's true.
Okay. So its two features are it will do a d6 additional acid on every attack, and the second feature is you can use ammunition with it, but if you don't use ammunition, it will create its own ammunition when you fire.
Got it.
It is attunement, if that matters.
That's fine because I'll probably unattune to the scimitar.
Okay. So we'll talk about price in a moment. So Cat, there isn't a scroll of tongues, but there is a. I'm just trying to get it in front of me so I don't paraphrase it too much. What cute thing are we all enjoying that I can't see right now?
Angel's cats.
My kitties.
Okay, I don't
They're
know
just
if I
being-
necessarily approve that, but it's been approved. Okay.
Monster.
Cats outside of Smudge have difficulty being declared cute in Patmore's
Well, I
eyes.
haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if I can declare it cute. Okay, Cat, there is not a scroll of tongues, but there is a ring of it that lets anyone who's wearing the ring, which is an attunement item, speak every language and understand every language.
Natch. I would be interested in purchasing that.
Okay. Cat.
You're not attuned out, right?
I have stick. I have book. I have stick and book.
Okay, good.
And if you mix them together, you have stick book or book stick
It's true.
or
book stick.
bookmark.
I can use my gigantic stick as a bookmark for my gigantic book.
Or if you hold the stick like this way up and you put the book here, you've got a flag.
True. So many infinite possibilities.
But so Cat, for you, for the ring, it's 1,500 silver. For the bow, it's 2,000 silver. Now that can be reduced if you're trading in or if you're doing a service for them.
Okay. Okay. So trading in, we want to get rid of the scimitar of speed. Because no one's using that.
Because I'd almost call it a trap item. It seems really good until it's like, oh yeah, that extra attack's a bonus action, and most good players don't ever have free bonus actions because they know to use them.
We have one more chunk of red crystal that I want to get rid of. We've got...
They wouldn't be
else I
interested in
want.
the red crystal here.
Okay, cool. So we can take that one off of the list for them. What else? We had one more that we want. Are we just having the swords and crossbows and stuff sit there? The meridian plated stuff? Or can I just I'm not getting rid of the stuff in Mark's that I'm auditing for Mark. I'm just putting a strike through for it.
Yeah.
is that still
No, they wouldn't be
technically
interested in
floating around?
Meridian here.
Okay. What about silvered short swords?
The magic store will only really trade for magic items
Valid.
or services. Everything else,
Okay.
it's not their expertise to kind of work out what exactly its worth is, so they don't want to deal with that shit.
Fair enough. Okay. So, yeah, Can I get rid of this Scroll of Warding Bond? I'm going to give that to them too.
You sure you want to get rid of that?
I don't want to fucking learn it because I don't have enough hit points to sustain it, and I'm the only one that can eat it.
Keep in mind, when you use it, you're vulnerable to the damage. You're resistant to the damage it's generated. So you're essentially enraged when you're using it. I believe, unless I'm entirely wrong about that spell. I've seen it used twice,
It's also
but I believe that's how it
not
works.
a wizard spell. Can I eat non-wizard spells? No, not usually.
No, you can't eat that spell then.
Yeah.
In theory, in theory, no one in this party can eat it.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I have it highlighted to get rid of. So.
Yeah. Scared the shit.
You're okay?
Angel, is that your mom? Who was that angel? The angel's dying.
She might need a moment.
Yes, that was my mom.
Hi,
Okay.
Angel's mom.
Yeah, we'll take a second 5-minute break. I'm gonna go back to the little boy's room.
Oh my gosh, I have to audit the party loot so bad.
Mom says hi.
Hi, Angel's mom.
I was like, you should go in there and wave at them. She's like, I look like shit. And I'm like, I hate to break it to you, Mom. They've already seen you. Sorry, I just start to laugh after I've gotten scared. It's something that I've always done.
I will
come
say,
down from the
I don't think
adrenaline.
I'll help you against monsters. I think the monsters will just still eat you.
You
But
rolled
yeah.
a nat 20 on stealth. I didn't hear a thing. It's Bonnie.
But yeah, Kat. So it was the scimitar that you wanted to trade and the scroll, right?
Yeah, and nothing else that we have is like magical that we want to trade.
I would say you'd be able to 1 for the scimitar for the ring. The bow, you could get it discounted by 200 silver.
Okay, cool. So I will mark the scimitar off. Hello.
Hello.
Roll 20, thank. Roll 20. I've had the
okay.
edit open for quite a while on the party loot, and it's starting to get mad at me that I've had it open editing this long.
Sorry, Cat, not
Okay.
roll 20, roll 6.
Ah, damn.
I tried.
Okay.
Unless you meant, like, roll 20 of them, so if that's the case, here's the other 19.
Thank you. That's exactly what I meant. How did you know?
Oh, there's a nice 20 in there. Like, you'd assume, right, because every side of the die should be represented there, but it isn't, because you have, 2 14s, 2 3s, 2 2s, 3 9s in there. Oh, welcome back, someone. So yeah,
Welcome,
Cav, you're
Sam.
willing to just mark off 1800 for the bow. You'll have both items and no other money spent.
Okay, solid bet. Um. So with that result, I'm gonna write down the number 1800 and then figure out how I want to do the subtraction math because I've
Yeah.
got gold and platinum to get rid of. So,
I'll let you worry
um,
about that. Not a problem.
yeah, no, I will address that later. But with shopping done, what are we looking at for stuff that we can do against the orcs in the meantime?
Well, you could attack their camps. You have mine. You have grenades. You have volley.
True. Could chuck
We-
volley at them.
Yeah, I think murder might go crazy if we don't have combat soon.
Well, no,
Um,
murder is like the definition of patient.
we could
I
ask
don't-
like where, if they know where they camp out for the most part.
Oh yeah, just
attack
look into the
them.
desert for the giant balls of darkness and you'll find them.
How many giant balls of darkness do we see? Just looking around.
Everyone who wants to climb the wall, roll a perception check.
Okay. Of course, this is the 13 one, Matt.
So, Emmy, would you like me to quickly add the item to your sheet, or would you like to do that?
Oh, sure. Did I miss it getting purchased?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done the subtraction. It's all legally
How
yours.
much?
You're all
'Cause
set to go.
I was willing to. I have quite a few silver
Well,
on me.
you don't have to
Oh.
pay, Emmy, because you live in a communist group, so everyone pays.
Okay.
It's true.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, would you like me to add it, or are you happy to?
I got it. I got it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Cool.
You may thank
There.
FizzBands for that item.
It
Thank you,
does.
Thanks,
Fizzbans.
Fizzbands. Is
Does
it
seem like a
the
cool
the
Fizzband.
D6 acid? Is that only when the bow produces its own ammunition,
No,
or is that
that's any
attached to
arrow
every
fired from
arrow?
the
I
bow.
got it.
Okay, cool. So
And
it's
on the
extra oomph
upside,
on your
it's just
fancy
more
arrows, too.
D6s for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone's got a magic bow now.
Just within vision, there is 6 of them.
I will point out the ones I see.
Okey-dokey. So,
So, any run them out?
What? Oh, any money mo. Okay, sorry. It took me a moment to translate. I understand. You could also just go for the closest one.
yeah, I think the closest. Actually, is there one that's more isolated?
Yes.
Okay.
And
That's
Emmy,
kinda
it is a
awkward.
+0 bow, but I believe your braces have a passive plus modifier.
Yeah, I
Um,
was just confirming.
Yeah, and the other thing to keep in mind is because it's a +0 bow, you can still apply plus something arrows to change the modifier around.
Perfect.
Now in theory, like very late in the game, you could get like a +3 bow and 5 +3 arrows for a +6, plus your +1 from your braces, so a +7 bow, but we're not there yet. And for the sake of my monsters, I hope we never get there, but as a GM, I understand that that's probably going to happen. So
Yeah,
I'm hearing
I-
you guys want to fight a bunch of orcs.
Yeah, I'd like to try and weaken them before.
They start kidnapping people.
Yeah, I would like to mitigate the kidnapping thing because it's not super kosher.
Very unkosher.
I mean,
Absolutely haram.
We
Did
don't
you say
know.
haram?
Haram.
What does that mean?
I don't know what the exact translation is for the word, but it's basically like everything that Muslims can't eat or is forbidden.
Like people.
Yeah, cannibalism is haram. Yes.
you
Yeah.
got it in one, man.
Forbidden or prescribed by the Islamic law. By Islamic law. Haram.
I feel really sorry for the orcs that are about to be fireballed for no good reason.
If they would
What?
stop stealing and slaving,
Hey, it's their culture, okay? Don't discriminate against them just because they're green.
it's not because they're
No.
green, it's the slaving part that bothers me.
Your problem is with their green culture, I understand. You greenest.
It is not easy being green.
It's because we're all green racists, but it's fine.
Well, Kat,
We're
I
like
thought better
Carl.
from you after you played Vesh, but I guess you're still a green racist.
Vesh has killed so many orcs. She's also a green racist, unfortunately, at this point.
She's a self-hater.
I think
Nah,
Vesh is
Vesh
more
thinks
gray.
she's bitchin'. Yeah, she
Yeah,
is more
to be
gray.
fair, the actual orcs in my setting are not necessarily green. They're like kind of grey. Like they have like a black, grey, and green kind of palette, depending on where you're from.
What's
I am
Vesh-
listening, I'm just also cleaning out my phone.
What's Vesh's color? Let's bring up Vesh's little portrait dial thing. Yeah,
Also-
she's green gray.
Okay, the orcs are ready when you guys are.
Yep.
Like, you know, they've set up their mines, you know, they've, you know, set up like their little Wi-Fi generators. They're ready. They're comfortable.
Awesome.
I'm really happy to hear
So-
that.
Selwyn bow okay?
Yeah, I'm just finishing up the last thing. But we good.
Well,
Now, I'll put it out there before I close my Gods of the Felhillian Coast handouts. Like, you know, if you guys want an easy to appease God, you know, Night Lord's pretty easy to appease. You only have to sacrifice living creatures to him.
What is that all?
honestly, yeah, we kill so many people, like shouting out like, "Hey Night God, this one's for you." Like
This one
peace.
goes out for my dude, the Night Lord. Yeah.
Generally not demanding. Like, if you, like, as long as you keep the murder going, you're gonna be supported.
I just
Yeah,
feel
thanks, man.
like I just feel like the adventurer lifestyle lends itself well to appeasing a lot of chaotic evil gods.
It does.
Yeah.
Adventurers are in every other game the villains.
Yeah. Except for the protagonists in this point at this point, so can be villains, can't be the villain.
Well, you can be. That's called that's just PvP at that point, though.
It's true.
Okay.
Is the ring attunement, by the
Yeah.
way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I am now attuned out.
So on the upside, you know tongues at will, though. Can only be cast on yourself,
Match.
but you at will you can speak everything.
Hey, Patmore.
Yeah.
Can I roll a quick like history check just to see? Like I rolled a nat 20 on the Night Lord. Boon wise, what damage type does he prescribe?
It's mostly necrotic and anti-life.
Fuck it then. I literally can't do anything about that.
I'm gonna unmemorize or unprepare Blight.
Let me look at the stat blocks meta, just in case there's anything else that can work for you. You can only do elements, right?
Yeah. I'm the Avatar. I'm not Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, you can be both sometime. Okay, so that's. And you can't do bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing. It's just elements.
I can get angry and get resistant to bludgeoning.
Oh,
slashing, and
yeah, of
piercing.
course. No, unfortunately. Oh, actually, cold.
I'm already resistant to cold.
Well, I can't help you then.
Yeah, I guess not any vulnerabilities except radiant. I guess potential. 'Cause I can't
Radiant, big
account for-
vulnerability. Sunlight as well. Just
Okay, I'll brush my teeth, and then they'll glow so well, and then it's sunlight.
But no, those would be the only ones. I will say, I was a little bit wrong earlier. It's cold more than it is necrotic. Like, their clerics of the Night Lord don't get Guiding Bolt. They get a thing called Night Bolt, which is it's a Guiding Bolt that does cold damage instead, sort of thing.
Okay, cool. I'm already resistant to that, so
Yeah.
like I get.
You were actually surprisingly well made to fight these guys.
Nice. Hey, Patmore, what's the ley line sitch right now?
Roll a D100.
Where are we at on the ley line?
Yeah, how are we feeling about ley line?
Hey, who wants to be polymorphed into a
Land.
T-Rex?
Yeah.
Everyone, all the time.
Okay. I'll prepare it.
So, Cat, in the town, there is a minor one, but there is not one outside of the town for hundreds of kilometers. Where you're standing
sense.
is not like a ley line per se, it's more of a ley dot. Or a
I mean,
ley
it makes
ble-
sense that it would
Lay
like
dot.
go around water. That makes sense.
Yeah, ley lines, you can generally tell where they are looking at maps, just where the largest bits of water are. Like, there is a Titanic one in this strait, there's a giant one in this river, same over here. Same down
Yeah, when we
here,
were-
same over here. Generally, anywhere you
Right.
have water flowing in or out of a landmass is a Titanic ley line. Now, I feel
good
that
job,
that's slightly
Tyro.
hurtful to Selwyn.
No, it's pretty accurate.
Endearing.
He's a cowardly boy.
Well, with good reason. Apparently, he's haunted by mommy issues.
No, the mommy issues are new.
Well, I didn't say how old they were. Just that they were there.
Oh, speaking of which, if I look in the mirror, is my mommy still there?
Don't fucking
Roll
look
a
at
D100.
me. Stop looking at mirrors. It's
I need
just
to
a
check
bad
if she's
deed.
still there.
I want to clarify, this is actually Selwyn.
I think that's Carl.
No. That's a Dex feat right there. That's Selwyn escaping via the ocean.
Comes in
true.
clutch. With the dex check sometimes, though.
Yeah. No, but you really feel
good.
that you are being watched.
Oh, no.
Do I see anything? Like seeing Selwyn go in the mirror?
I will say, I would make an argument that
Seems
that doesn't
someone's
stand
straight
out at all, because someone does that all the fucking time. But I'll let you do a perception check.
Like, so she's not willing to FaceTime someone right now, but she is there.
18.
You would also feel like you're being watched.
So she's active on Discord. She's just not chatting.
You know, it might not be her. It might be the orcs. Like, divine
Yeah,
casters get a lot of like divination-y shit.
Can I look at the mirror also? Because there's two people looking
It
at
could
the
be
mirror.
my good old buddy patron, whose actual name is the Watcher. So
Well, like, you could have led with that one. Like, personally.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
someone knows his name is the Watcher.
No. You see a very
Yeah.
handsome-looking devil in the mirror looking back at you. Metaphorical devil, just to clarify.
I know what you mean. It's just
What
funny.
is- I will say, I don't want you to get angry at me. I'm just curious. What does she look like? Selwyn?
I'm pretty sure I thought you've seen her before.
I don't think I've seen her before.
You're basically the only one who saw her at that
Every time
gathering of
people look-
nobles.
No one gaslight me now, because every time I ask you to look in the mirror with me, people say
Okay.
that you guys have said you've seen her.
Well,
Oh, I've definitely seen her, absolutely, but not in person.
I have not seen her in the mirror. Actually, I truly do not think I've seen her in the mirror. I
thought
think
I
every
could
time
have sworn you
No,
did.
I've passed it like 3 times.
I've-
Carl's passed it once. Mark passed it once. I don't think Angel has.
Would
I've
you
never
like-
I believed you.
Would you like me to remind you what they look like?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Spooky.
I mean, I will say I do feel watched at the moment, but that could be any number of things.
Okay, so the descriptor is skin-wise, they look absurdly pale. Like, Goth trying too hard on Halloween pale. They have very long black hair. Again, trying too hard, too dark, too black, like unnaturally dark hair. Very confronting orange eyes. They look you would think, but based on how they look, you think there's probably some sort of passive charm effect, as even those who aren't really interested in that look at her and think like, okay, that looks pretty nice. So if they weren't watching you always, you probably wouldn't be scared by their appearance, because they're not like outwardly scary. But the fact that they don't look scary, but they're doing all of this stuff, is probably compounding on you.
Yeah.
Well, I just want you to know, I believe you. I just haven't seen her yet.
Thanks.
I am actually going to corner volley at some point.
Huh?
You find Varley standing in the corner.
So, Volley, question for you. A few questions. I'm going to go ahead
Yep.
and apologize ahead of time.
Yep.
What are you going to do now?
Oh, am
I mean,
being
obviously,
kicked out?
no, I'm just, you had a ship and now you don't. Do you have any errands that you need to run that we can help you with?
Sort of.
We don't have to talk about it if it's too personal. I was just,
Well, no, it's hard to explain to like people like you.
She's like trying to figure out how to take that.
He just means like people that aren't Aluskan. Like you'd be able to infer that much because Nyx's crazy wisdom build. Well, I'm sort of like on my own quest that's a little freeform, where I just kind of go around and prove myself and get stuff. So the plan is get another boat, probably get another crew together, amass treasure, and then maybe be chosen as a champion of my god, maybe not.
Which god is that?
Let me look at my DMs with Patmore.
Would you like me to just say?
Let me look
Yeah.
up my own
Can I
backstory. I've had
guess?
to do that before.
Yeah?
Is it? You've mentioned Freya. Is it Freya?
No, it's Valkor.
Fuck.
It's the male version of Valkyrie. Yeah, Valkor. The like head Aluskan god guy.
I don't know anything about the Aluskan gods, so I will. Is he a pretty cool guy?
Well, like, okay. So,
I love the. Well, okay.
so I've come with the definition of pretty cool that you guys have a few times. And it's every time that I've described Valkor to people. I guess, long story short, he's pretty cool if you're a Luskan.
Does he not like non-Aluskans?
Well, so okay.
Sorry, I don't know why
will
this
say,
is so
Murdoch,
funny.
just for insight for you, he has no issue with non-Alaskans. It's just most non-Alaskans aren't extreme enough to like him.
No, I know. It's just Volley trying to
Okay.
explain. Like, I know what I'm trying to get at. I just don't know how Volley would phrase it.
Okay, no problem.
I do see he's on the list, so I was looking at that too.
So a core part of how the Alaskans worship him is that we're just kind of like de facto in charge of every coastline ever because we're the biggest and the best. And that's why Alaskan raiding parties happen to take stuff. And that's almost a religious ritual in and of itself. But then I decided, no, these people are weak and small, and I've stopped doing that. I got thrown out.
Oh.
It's okay though. I don't mind.
I'm sorry you got thrown out for not being a dick.
Well,
No, I mean that in a good way. It's like, thank you for not stealing from people who probably can't afford to be stolen from.
well, yeah, that's what I said. Nobody else agreed though. So I'm not really allowed back home, but that's also fine because most of the reason that Alaskan raiding parties happen are just sort of stir craziness because we ran out of dragons on our island because we killed them all. And there's a big proponent of just going out there and being heroic and killing big things. And you guys are just kind of here.
Are you trying to earn your way back to going home?
No, I'm just more or less sort of here to ward off Alaskan parties to just be the big thing. I don't really care if I'm ever let back in home. I'm just still worshipping Valkor in my own way.
That is very noble. And thank you for telling me.
It's alright, I don't mind. People just react different when I tell them about Alaskans.
You know, we haven't had bad interactions with them.
No judgment here.
Mhm.
No.
Everybody starts coughing into their hand like, no joke.
No bad interactions. No, we've killed not a lot of people. Killed, I would say, an average amount of Alaskans.
Well,
So, really,
if
I
you-
was just going to follow you guys around until I bought a new boat because you guys seem to be on a fast track to colliding with something big.
yeah.
We do that. Colliding with big things.
So I was just going to
Colliding with everything, really.
I was going to stick around if that's the problem.
It's fine by
No,
me.
fine. You know, we need to get you a dragon skull for the new ship.
That would be bitchin'.
Well, the ship itself first would be better, but yeah, dragon skulls are cool.
Well, you need a dragon skull. I don't know what it's called, but you know how most ships put the mermaid on the front of the ship? You should put a dragon skull.
Actually,
I know
so
where
much
it
more
would
cool.
go.
I just want to sell
Yeah,
an
fam.
idea. Mermaid with a dragon skull.
Mermaid in the dragon's mouth.
Hmm.
Just chilling there.
Like, oh, I know where it would go. It's just I need the rest of the ship
Like
too for it to go
somehow
there.
you do like a dragon face at the front of your boat, but the tongue of the dragon is just a mermaid.
Yeah, no,
Anyway,
there it is.
yeah.
We found it.
Was there anything else you needed?
No, I just we've kind of just been going 100 miles an hour, and we haven't talked, so I wanted to talk.
Yeah, talking's good. He's kind of
She
like,
kind of
Silence.
awkwardly. She kind of looks awkwardly. Okay, so I'm gonna go get more dwarven lessons from Carl.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here.
Corner
Back to
Blair
living
Witch
in the
Were we
wild.
style.
fighting something?
Yeah, you guys
or
are fighting
waiting?
orcs now. I don't know why you're splitting up.
I was like, because I'm gonna go drink if you're learning Dwarven. Like,
Okay. I just wanted to do that before I forgot again.
Okay.
Oh
I've
God,
got
I
orcs
hear
to
my mother
fireball.
cackling.
Like, I know we've been going, 160 kilometers per hour, but we need to get to the orcs now.
Okay.
I just want to know that's the
Can't lose
conversion.
speed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
can't
just
lose
am-
speed.
Putting it out there. I wanted to roleplay.
I know,
with
and you did a good job. I've just run out of T-Rexes to put on Discord.
Yeah, we're
That's the
officially out
measure.
of T-Rexes. Yeah.
That's the measure of okay, we're done role playing, guys.
Role
I
playing can
ran out
last
of
for exactly the amount of time T-Rexes Patmore can find.
I think the last one's
That's
my
great.
favorite.
I think the measure is 3 gifts.
No, there's 5 in total.
But 5 gifts, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's only 5 good T-Rex gifts as far as I'm concerned.
I like the last one is too. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
In my mind, that's how you guys are rocking up to this fight.
Fair.
Makes perfect sense.
Okay, so, how do you guys want to do this?
Like,
Uh,
run in there.
Can we
scream.
pass without a
So-
trace in there and then we'll run so that it's a big surprise?
Okay. Can I get a marching order?
Volley first.
Like, pass without trace is a radius, so Angel should be in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Angel mid. I'll go more towards the front because after I fireball, I might Blade of Wrath if we get into melee.
Might play around and play
Why are you going to assume you're just going to fireball, Cat?
Because I enjoy the wanton destruction it brings.
Okay, how does this look, everyone?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of
like a
about-
Yes.
person.
Now, everyone go onto your sheets. Toggle pass without the trace, which, to remind everyone, it's like
It's
like
a
a
D10.
D10.
I know. It just
Yeah.
I need to make it.
Pass without a trace.
Now. When you're attacking the bad guys, and I'm just going to have you guys coming from the south. That's easiest on my map. Okay.
How do I do this?
Oh, do I have to reset? Oh, I do. You guys have infinite auras of green health on the map I moved you guys to because the sandbox broke.
Aha!
What's
going on
Infinities
with
of
this?
health.
What's going on with the sandbox lately?
I think one of my
Might have updated
macros
something.
has it's out of date or updated recently. It used to be at once a month I had to reset it. It's currently like twice a session or something. But I have it open in a different tab. It doesn't create any extra work after I do it the first time. So, oh, by the way, I forgot to post it earlier. That's the spelling for the Dwarven place. So, with that in mind, can I have your stealth checks with a plus 1d10 rolled when ready?
To GM.
Ideally.
To GM.
Oh, I meant to set that to GM. Oh well.
That's alright. Like I said, ideally to the GM, okay? You know, if it's not, it's not.
I'm gonna set it up right now. I just didn't in time. So that's 27 on my stuff.
Yeah, you guys are allowed to roll low, okay? You're allowed to give my orcs half a chance.
Like I've rolled low the entire first encounter on both
I don't
sides.
wanna
What's
hear
a low
it.
roll for me, Patmore?
I don't want to hear it, Patmore.
Sorry. Oh, actually, I was, I mean, you're right. 23 is a low roll for you. Here is Fergus's one. For anyone who's keeping count, I think Fergus won.
Damn.
Oh, what? The rogue good at stealth?
Wow.
Surprising.
What, the
Shocking.
rogue who's like an earth elemental is good at stealthing in a desert? Who would have thought?
I might just quit the campaign. I didn't expect this.
It's a bit like
What?
uh,
Probably.
Hi, Angel's mom.
I don't think she wants to speak with us, Cat. We're not cool.
Oh.
Where? How?
So the only
Your
Your
person
hair is not out to your shoulders. Sorry, guys.
that's all right. The only person who failed this stealth check, in theory, well, actually no, both Nix and Carl in theory could have failed it. I'm gonna find the largest passive they have, and I'm just gonna have that person roll. And then we'll tag, total successes. So assuming they don't roll really well, you guys are fine. Actually, Murder, roll me a d20. I'll add the mod in a moment.
9.
Okay, only 2 of you fail. As a group, you guys succeed. This won't be with surprise, except for the people who, except for Fergus has surprise, and Cat has surprise.
Can't do a arcane assassin fireball thing.
Arcane Assassin
I
does not work
can.
on AoEs.
It's
Ah,
fuck.
attack rolls only. Like I could smudge in there and just fucking like Blade of Wrath glows.
Now,
fat
and
fire.
Cat, I don't appreciate you using Smudge's name in vain.
Yeah, no, I completely forgot the word. The fuck, I still can't remember the word.
It's Smudge.
Yeah,
Best
well,
cat ever.
you just told me not to take your name in vain. So
Well,
I'm
like, you're
not-
allowed to use it, just not in vain.
But let's see. Yeah, I guess I will. I will simply start with a fireball.
Oh, give me one moment.
Yogi. Yeah, there's not really like unless we start near melee, temporal assassin's not really going to be good because I'm a little bit of an AoE girly.
Yeah, just do the fireball in that case.
Yeah, because I
You
kind of
could-
want to.
No, you could Shadow Blade and then immediately go into Blade of Wrath. Waste 2 spell slots.
Yeah, it's like a 1 for 2 instead of a 2 for 1. But no, eventually I will get to temporal assassin, and I will be very excited about it. But
I just want to hit their dragon. Come on.
why do you think they have a dragon?
They have a dragon-like thing that their boss was like riding in the desert.
Oh yeah, that thing. It was like a weird chimera thing.
Yeah, I'm calling it a dragon because medieval people would. Because
That's
they
true.
fucking call anything a dragon.
It's like got a dragon wings, spiky butt, lion head and body.
Like technically, that's just like the actual myth-accurate Tarask, which was technically a dragon.
I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Welcome back.
I don't know if you saw it, but my mom stuck her hand in and waved at everybody.
Hi, Angel's mom.
You didn't see it, but I waved back.
I know, that's unfortunate. But now we have to get Volley the biggest kill ever.
Yeah.
New goal
Like
unlocked.
knowing what I know now, especially, I feel like I could have actually just went in there and taken them at that camp.
I agree, but I thought it was funny. I didn't
Which
really want to
camp?
fight them then. We were the running away moment.
Oh,
I don't think we were equipped to really dig that in the moment.
I
The
think people were
only-
down on resources. Like if everyone was full rested and had their shit,
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
I've
if we had the element of surprise, we could have like bombed the shit out of them.
Well, we did. You could have still set up like you actually had time to set up the mines in the scenario where we just jump them.
well, the only resource I still had, I had 2 spell slots left and like 7 or 8. 7 charges on my staff left. So it's kind of like, in terms of what
I
could be
had
done.
49 hit points and a rage and a dream.
And a dream.
A dream of extreme violence. But think of it this way: we can visit extreme violence upon them now after we've taken a nap.
2 naps, technically.
Yeah, two
Hey,
two
and
whole
now-
naps.
Now we're not exhausted.
Yeah, now we can fucking genocide. Just walk
Exactly.
across the desert, kill them all.
Yeah.
No, actually, probably probably 2 camps at most.
Yeah, that's enough of a cut to their numbers that I'd feel comfortable just kind of calling it a day.
Hope we get a big one though.
I mean, the isolated one's either going to be important or stragglers. There's not usually an
Or
in
just the
between.
rejects, yeah.
Yeah, there's not usually an in between. It's either we're distant because we're important and we don't want to be near the rabble, or we are the rabble.
And everyone else just does not want to be near us.
Yeah, everyone really hates being around us. I think it's because we snore. Let's see. I really like desert stuff. I really like desert campaigns and aesthetics and stuff, so I'm very happy about this.
I do too. I've been trying to play a Badine character in a Faroon game forever. The games always fall apart.
Yeah,
I
I-
will play Kahina at some point.
she
The
will live
cleric
again.
of Saluna.
My one-shot character, I've forced Patmore to like agree that there are Mongolians in his setting, or like fantasy Mongolians. Because that was my one-shot character. It's like, well, it's probably a tributary state to somewhere south of the Hanzo dynasty, and I think it exists now, therefore.
Therefore, it exists now.
Yep.
That's really the relationship you should have with his lore. It's like, hey, how about I just put this in your world?
I'm just gonna put this in a corner of your world, and now we're all gonna have to contend with it.
I'm trying to decide what I'm going to force upon him. Hmm.
But yeah, no. I have started designing a mini campaign.
Where is? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was just gonna say, where is Patmore's Fantasy Australia?
Probably too intricate for us to see so far. A lot of work devoted to that one.
So, what's your mini campaign about?
Somewhere in between Unsleeping City from Dimension 20 and The Last of Us. It's like semi-post-apocalyptic magical Boston.
Oh, you were telling me about this.
Yeah. So,
love
yep. I have since started to flesh out patron god of the city, Charlie and the T. So, the subway system is in fact the god of the city.
It makes sense.
Yep. People can be like warlocks of the subway system, and I find that incredibly funny. Kind of the whole reason I wanted to do it. But I'm very excited about it. I have statted out 2 enemy stat blocks for college kids. One is regular college kids. The other one is college kids during finals week that are just slightly more feral. I was trying to figure out who like natural enemies would be in Boston, and college students is definitely one of the just the natural hazards and enemies you would find on Boston streets. Too many college kids. I say
What system
having
are you using?
currently 5e, mostly because all of my players are baby players, and the concept of introducing a new system to them feels exhausting. We're staying in 5e until they can successfully complete a mini campaign in it, and then I can be like, okay, now there's a wider world.
Yeah. We're learning Legend of the Five Rings and playing it on Sunday nights.
Mhm.
It's a lot of fun. I love it because I love that historicist feel of the game. Because it's set in fantasy East Asia is what it is. And it's a lot of fun, and it's kind of similar to Star Wars, but it doesn't, like, the fail state is different. You kind of pick the dice you want to keep.
Okay.
And the drawback to some of that is you take what's called strain, and at some point you can't take any more strain, so you're fucked.
Well, that's
Kind of have to think about, okay, I have this much strain right now. Can I take that success? Because most of the time, most of your successes are going to come with a strain. So you have to be careful how many successes you take.
Okay, so it's like consequence system, kind of.
Yeah.
Succeed, but for what type deal?
Right.
Okay.
And right now we're playing at the top echelon of society, so if we take too much strain, what eventually happens is you become unmasked. And you get rid of all your strain, but you also lose a lot of reputation. So it's
So you just
basically
have a
like
mental breakdown, and
Yeah.
like, that guy's weird.
pretty much.
Yikes.
It's basically like, have you ever seen, I think it was in Mulan, where she's screaming into her pillow?
Yeah.
That's unmasking.
Ah,
Or it's a way to unmask.
that's cool. I'll have to look at the system because it seems fun.
If you look, here, I can just link you the flip book. I have to look at the flip book every time.
That's why I've got the Star Wars cheat sheet bookmarked.
I'll put it in general. And the nice thing about character creation is it asks you 20 questions, and then you build
My
your
apologies, I have returned.
Welcome. Bienvenue.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Is everyone here?
This is cool, Angel.
Yeah.
Okay. Where
Well,
were we?
Petmore, you're just gonna have to wait because we're learning a new system on session time. So
I'm sorry, I don't care. Kat, you want to preemptively do something?
Yes, death and destruction and things of the like.
Okay.
I wanna kill everybody.
I'm gonna put you guys on a map. Don't move any close. Don't move your tokens at all. That's where your stealth check is. If you want to move, there will be another one. Kat, you can do what you want from where you are if you have the right range.
Can I like sync me using Northern Heart with her fireball? Can I like prepare an
She
action?
gets an extra action because she beat the check by 10 in the same way Fergus does.
What was that thing?
I got a 27, did I not?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, Murder. Sorry, your number I didn't register right in my head because it was rolled slightly different. Murder, yes, you can.
Okay, cool.
A manticore. Oh, fun.
Yeah, we do get one of the big ones. Come here.
Can I make my monstrosity arrow, like, when we were on our way?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so Kat, what are you doing?
Ooh, what are you?
Oh, hey, Smudge.
Okay.
Brr.
Oh, there's a smudge.
Yeah, come on, Smudge. Come on.
I think that's a good
Come on.
spot for it, or should I move it?
Is that as far as you
120
can
feet
go?
from you? Or 50? Like, what's the range of fireball?
150.
Okay.
It's a good smudge.
Yeah, here's Smudge for everyone who wants to see a Smudge.
Well, these are my cats because they don't like being held. So
Every
Smudge
time you
doesn't
pick
like
up
being held
Smudge,
by anyone
she
who
looks
isn't me.
less and less pleased.
yeah, she's not looking. She's actually glaring, and I'm scared now.
Pattern recognition is starting to set in as she gets picked up for a long time while he's sitting in front of a computer.
That's a
Yeah.
good. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. What are these boys? This boy.
I don't know. What are they?
These boys.
So
Probably
we have orc,
some sort of
dune
weird
drakes,
Oh wait, they have names. that I can just
orogs, orc fang of the night lord. Oh boy.
read. I know what a Norog is. Gross.
It is actually,
Gross.
Murder, you're 100% right. It's gross.
Okie dokie. Did you? Well, the dot I made is the center point for
One moment.
Fireball.
It needs to double
Is it
check
a
your-
stealth check to move, like to position?
It would be another stealth check for anyone trying to move, and you could,
Okay.
in theory, roll low enough that you don't get to do what you want to do.
I will
Cool.
try and move.
Okay, Kat, I need a spellcasting ability check.
Okay.
Just
Can you
about-
draw a square on my square so I can stop holding the square, please?
Yes.
Holding
It
the
technically
square.
can't. It isn't technically the center of the squares. It's the edge of the square. So it's gonna. It's technically that.
Yeah, good enough. Yeah, you know what I mean generally.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I need a spellcasting ability check. So that's intelligence, proficiency, d20.
Could probably just roll an intelligence save.
Well, she
Yeah.
might not be proficient. Who knows? Who's this her own woman?
Christ,
like-
I'm gonna jangle that.
You keep being mysterious, Cat. You keep not showing us
Oh
your
fuck,
roll.
it's GM. Yeah. Well, the one was a Christmas color and not the happy kind, and then I jangled it.
I'm concerned as to why she has to roll.
Because she's because you guys are in the like mini domain of like the Night Lord.
Ah, okay.
Oh, cool.
Now we're
There,
in my domain, actually.
there was
Hey, you guys
a
recycle. I was
Yes?
going to say you get to recycle the encounter now.
no, that was a different encounter.
Probably
That's
have
alright,
more
though.
like small orcs.
Anyway, so Kat, you succeed in casting your spell,
Yay.
and you succeed enough that they don't get passive resistance to it. You are immune
Oh.
to the region effect for the next 24 hours.
Bet. Nice.
We should kill the Night Lord.
You can. He
I
has
mean,
a
yeah.
stat block.
Was that
Maybe
any
not.
help?
Maybe not yet, but yeah.
Womp.
Sure, why not?
Bad damage.
Eh, it's
Yeah.
25
alright.
on a fireball? It's dog shit.
Most of them probably still die. Like the small orcs do, definitely.
So on the record, the cat, the giant weird manticore thing in the middle, you've just when your fireball hits, you see it has this weird shimmering flame shield around it now.
It ain't my
Right.
fireball.
It ate your fireball.
Like
It's fine.
it
all
didn't
of the
absorb it for
fireball?
everyone else. It took the fire damage and it has absorbed what it was taking. Okay.
No fire on the weird
1,
dog.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8
Weird
of these
dog.
dudes.
I didn't roll a nature arcana check on it.
Really no part dog. It's lion, dragon, human.
Okay, Cat, what's your DC? Oh,
Fucking.
it's 18, don't worry.
18.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's 2 passes, so that is...
Hmm.
Pretty good. Yeah, a lot of small ones are gonna poof out.
So,
It's
question.
Mook
Yeah.
Patrol.
You said that they're resistant to cold?
I actually didn't say that.
He
I
said
said
that
they
they
do cold.
primarily deal, yeah.
You deal cold.
They deal cold.
Okay, there is 1 Doondrake in there.
What about this guy? Why didn't he take damage?
We haven't got there yet.
He's
Oh.
my favorite. He doesn't get
He's-
to take damage.
Okay, he will take all of it.
Exempt just him from the damage.
It's not something
Okay.
I can do, but I'm
1,
gonna
2,
pretend I
3,
can.
4, 5, 6. 6 Ulrogs. So 1 Ulrog is passing, the rest are not. Ulrog, do you have anything? You have anything extra in your body, or are you just a simple lad? You're a simple
An
lad.
extra chromosome, maybe.
Oh, like an extra 7.
Why they look like that?
But they're not new ones. They're just repeats of the old ones.
They didn't get the new model of chromosome.
Yeah, no, they've got like 6 updates lagging right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Oh, orange.
Yeah, that's not bad for that's 30
Uh,
damage against them. So
So you know they're wimpy.
Yeah, they're not Vali, is what I'm saying.
Well,
no fireball
I
volley next.
fucking hope not. It's like, oh yeah, no, each of these guys 100 health. Like, okay, why?
Okay.
And for what?
The Nightclaw is... It's going to absorb the damage. Here's its deck save. Okay, so it will just attack half, not a quarter.
Smart man.
Nearly there, guys.
I apologize for starting with an AoE.
No,
No,
don't.
that just
It's
makes my
great.
day way easier.
Do it again.
Hey, listen, you
Please
don't have
don't
to
do
run
it
all
again.
those mooks now.
No,
Do it
I have to run most of them though.
I'll AoE the other half next.
Okay, he will also absorb, so he's going to, he's going to take the same half. Okay, and Commandant Orc, deck save. You don't pass, so you're going to take 4.
So
Okay, the
I think
fireball
you've
is
missed, like,
done.
2 of them.
What's that?
This is a basic orc, and this guy also didn't go down to orange, but he didn't pass. So I think you missed these 2.
Oh,
On the
okay.
thing.
Hang on. Thanks, Meta. I don't think I rolled for that one, so I'll just do D20. He failed. Okay, good job, Meta. 12 points to Goat Door.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Fergus also gets a surprise action.
Gun.
What range do you have, gun? You have 180 feet. So with disadvantage, Fergus is gonna disadvantage turn into flat. He's just gonna shoot at one of them.
I
Aha.
respect it.
Genius.
Tried and true.
He hits.
Hallelujah.
A Doondrake is dead.
Son of a bitch.
You could have eaten that. We were saving that one for later.
Okay,
Well, no,
Meta, roll
like-
your initiative.
Like, that's the only one I could charge toward.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
what about that one?
Okay, for the sake
What? I
of
clicked it though.
initiative, I'm just gonna move all of these assholes out of the way.
Oh, I know what went wrong.
You had the drawing tool out, didn't you?
No, you did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't forget to add your D8.
All right, sorry. Okay, 26.
Respectable.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, pretty good for an Alaskan.
Yeah, because they notoriously roll low initiative, question mark.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
so
a well-known racial stereotype.
Murder, you go first.
Give me a second.
Northern Heart is active.
I'll get like here with a dash and then use my action to like.
Is that
shoot this
including
guy.
instinctual powers?
Actually, no.
Because when you rage, you get to use half your movement, so you get to add 25 to your first movement.
Yeah, I'll get here with instinctual pounce as my movement action and just like shoot one of them with bow.
I could be wrong, but I believe if you dash. Oh, okay, no. So you're already.
It's also bonus action if I dash in there
Yeah.
because of the boots. Yeah. So that's
Well,
for
to be
next
fair,
turn.
if there was a moment for a thunderous shot, it's now.
Well, yeah, I was gonna do one of those. I do. So give me a sec.
Yeah, no rush, man. We have
There.
31 minutes to finish this combat encounter.
Ah, hell yeah. And center it on, because it's Thunder Wave centered on a guy. Center it on this guy.
Uh,
Or this guy.
Keep pointing it there. I'm just getting Thunderwave in front of me.
Yep.
So it is a 15-foot cube. Right. So that's the center on a guy, but I want to know, like, is it? Are you doing like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So roll your attack, and assuming you hit, I'll do the saves.
I do. I still have my full action, so there's 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Let me fucking take off Great Weapon Master. That's not
No.
applicable.
Use Great Weapon Master. Do it.
That's not applicable.
It's a
Okay,
great weapon.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually
Okay, that
quality
fucking hits.
measurement.
So don't roll the second attack. Roll damage. Roll Thunderwave.
I am raging, so that is applied.
Yeah, you get to apply rage because of your subclass.
Thunder Wave is in there. It's
Okay,
8
so
damage.
so it's 8 thunder damage. There's 1, 2, 3 of these guys. 3. Okay, this is a Night Lord dude, and this is a regular orc. Okay, Night Lord dude is fine. None of the. Well, what'd you do say?
It's like strength plus proficiency plus 8, so it's
So it's gonna be 16.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna be alive with 3.
Beans. Actually, I couldn't have killed him ever, so it's fine.
Well, no, if he had 1 hit point under what your maximum thunder wave was.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy is going to. He passed it. Okay, so he also takes 4. These guys all. One of them passed. So he's going to be down to that, and then these 2 are down to that and that, except this guy's also just fucking dead because you've done an additional extra damage to him.
And I'm gonna keep clearing out the field, so I'm just gonna shoot this guy because he succeeded my save.
Okay.
Because it's part of the attack, it doesn't take up my whole action. I have to.
No. The okay was like you're attacking him for the petty reason of he saved.
Yeah. Die. I don't remember if I could have reckless shot these. I don't think I could have.
No, reckless is only melee attacks.
Oh yeah, no, I get to apply rage here, not because Herculean, not reckless. Die? Question mark? Good. Good.
Okay, that brings us to the Manticore.
Come over here, I double dog dare you.
he does exactly what you ask.
Aha! I got you right where I want you.
Okay, he is going to attack you 3 times.
Okay. I'll hit. Just the one.
Okay, you take that plus an additional that because of the flame shield. So, Murdo.
Oh, that's fire? So
Yeah, that's fire.
also halved.
Okay, so you take 7.
7. Yeah.
You
Which
deal
doesn't
with that
even go-
bullshit because you have Northern Heart going.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just 2 temporary left until my next turn.
Okay, that brings us to the Orc Fang of the Night Lord, who
Come over here, pussy.
is going to cunning action to dash, and he can reach you. Okay, he will attack you, Murder.
Try it.
And he has advantage because it is the first round of combat.
Fancy.
Uh,
Come on. Hits.
okay, the... Okay. You take...
11
take
total?
11 in total.
Okay.
Okay, that brings us to a Doondrake. Their movement is 60, so this guy's gonna stampede through. He's gonna have to dash, but he's also here.
Hold on. Back out of roll 20 for some reason. I'm almost there.
Do you have a reaction you want to take?
No, it's just to mark off damage so I don't roll anything.
Oh, I'm not rolling anything because the Doondrake couldn't hit you this round.
Oh. Well, continue to not roll anything.
Okay, cool. Like, an Olrog will get within range attack of you, but he's probably gonna actually attack Cat. What's the... Yeah. Cat with disadvantage, this Olrog is gonna toss a javelin at you.
Ooh,
Rude.
very rude.
Rude boy.
Oh.
Rude.
Oh, actually, he's going to use aggressive and move an extra 40 feet. It's still disadvantage, he's just closer.
Closer, you
So
say.
here are his 2 javelins. Well, there's an at 1 in there, so I'll add
There's
19.
that one. I didn't remember to blade song, so that hits.
Okay. Cat, get ready. You take 9 damage
Ouch, my bones.
as he falls over.
That's great. Love it.
Okay, status. Like, you know, he was so into it, he lost his footing and just face plants. Doondrake is gonna... Yeah, it's actually just gonna... It's gonna action dash and get there. That brings us to an Olrog, who is going to do the same thing his friend did, which is throw a javelin at the wizard, because everyone knows kill the wizard first.
Fair enough.
Cat, 21.
Hit.
Like the 19 hit, but
The 21 might not have.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh wait,
could've
I
shielded.
can fucking shield things. I'm an idiot. Oh well. Whatever.
No, you can't. You've spent your reaction when you re-rolled.
Oh,
You
I
haven't had-
did. Yeah.
you haven't had a
Cool.
turn since then.
Oh yeah, I forgot I rolled dog shit this round.
Okay, so that's an additional 6 cat. The Orc Commander really hates the shit out of you guys.
Valid.
He really wants to go and meet Murder in the middle, so he's going to dash and then aggressive to get into flanking with Murder.
scared.
So, it is your turn.
Am I able to kind of parse out who might be leading this operation? Like, is it the commander or is it one of the Fang boys?
I'll let you roll a insight check.
Okay. In this brief 6-second window, who do I see yelling at people in Orcish?
Emmy, you see everyone yelling at each other. They're orcs.
Oh, yikes. Okay. Well, first I will move 30 feet.
You like your
this
metric for
way.
command doesn't quite work. So like you go to your second one, it's like who has the most ostentatious uniform? He's probably in charge, and then just all wearing like dark metals and shit. So it's like okay, well that one doesn't work.
Yeah. I think what I'll do, I'm just going to check the range on my bursting arrow, because if it hits volley, then I won't do it.
No, hit
10
volley. He
feet.
has it coming.
If I were to hit the manticore, would... Oh, no, that would hit volley.
Yeah.
Sorry, you look like an orc, murder.
He does.
Like entirely wrong skin tone, but all right.
But
I
right
might actually go
disposition.
for... I feel like this pocket might be good, because I might be able to kill some of them.
Yeah, you guys
Just with
are
the
you guys
bursting
like
arrow.
orc racists or something? Like what did they do to you?
We just love killing.
Ruined my
moves.
night.
That's
Ruined my
true.
good night's sleep.
Selwyn, we both know that's a lie. Selwyn has never had a good night's sleep since the war.
This is true.
Yeah.
I will try and pick off this Auric here in the middle.
Okay, I will reread how your homebrew bullshit works while swearing at the guy who wrote it.
You know
Okay.
what's funny about that? I was
Well, let's see, I got the
re-listening
hit. So.
to last session,
Yeah.
and you said exactly the same fucking thing.
So I
week.
really like the thing I made for Emmy, but it is the most hardest to remember bullshit ever.
Does a 23 hit?
Yeah, Emmy. Their AC is... Well, actually, no, their AC is fairly high. That does hit. So, okay. That hits.
I think we have to make a deck save.
Okay, here are your 5 deck saves. The nearly dead Orog passes that.
Okay. Well, I'll try and do this damage in a way that's not gonna make you have an aneurysm. One
No,
second.
that's fine. Do it however you need to do it. I'll work it out.
I'll just do the 3d12 force separate so you can have that.
Cool.
Actually,
So
acid
I looked
battle.
away and then looked back up and I saw the like 5d20. It's like, oh, 40 is your damage. That's really good. I'm like, oh, that's me. And it's also d20s.
Yeah. So that's on the main guy, and then the damage.
You know, try to have some of the orcs alive when Carol has a turn.
And then 22 for the
Okay, so that's dead. Really wants to be dead.
And I might actually, instead of hiding, I'll cunning action dash a bit further away from the group.
Okay. You're gonna use your Whispers of the Grave?
That's a great point. No, I'm gonna hang on to it for now.
You don't want to use it on that guy?
Is he 30 feet away?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody.
He has 3
I
hit
feel like
points.
it's
Can
been
you do
so
less
long
than
since
that?
I've been. I can, actually.
Okay, well, I deleted him anyway, so just roll higher than 3 or I'll have to undo that.
Okay. It's no sneak attack on that, but it's 5.
It's 5, he's dead. Okay.
Sneakiest necrotic damage you've ever seen.
Okay, it's Fergus's turn. Fergus is going to do a surprise move no one's seen coming. He's going to pull out his gun and shoot the Manticore.
Good job. Godspeed,
very proud.
Fergus.
And only just hit.
A hit's a hit.
Okay, and he will
An enemy
nearly deplete
adjacent.
the he'll nearly deplete the flame shield. So he'll nearly undo all that Cat has done already, is what I'm saying.
Nice. Good job.
Okay, Doondrake is gonna try and he's just gonna dash you with the idea that he's gonna get to murder. Carl, you actually have a turn in this combat.
Hooray. You didn't have force to play.
Yeah. Like, it's not surprising that you have a turn, it's surprising that Callista has one of the lowest initiatives.
She's very peeved
That's
about
true.
this. She doesn't like sand.
Okay, why did you go
Course,
to a
it
desert
gets
then?
everywhere.
I didn't super have a choice in the matter. I we were taking the wet route, but
Carol?
we have now ended up on the dry route.
Is that what this? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Not spell fumble, regular fumble.
Oops.
Beans.
Oh.
Who are you aiming at?
The Orog.
Okay, I'm gonna
25
give
feet
him
away.
a little Swiss flag so that I know he has advantage on you. Okay. You want to throw another one?
Sure. Hey, that's better. Oops.
That hits. The Swiss flag did not save him.
Oh. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to an Ulrog, who is gonna aggressive. We'll get him here. He will. Is our wizard in range? Our wizard is in range. Cat, get ready for more javelins.
Javelin time.
Well,
Javelin time.
there's a 1 and a 17.
It's a no.
Well,
gonna
that
be a
feels
no, Chief.
overly mean. Okay, cool. He's gonna go last. I'm not gonna apply that because he's gonna be dead for his another turn, but
Fair.
okay. Orc runs. Orc dashes. Orc is aggressive. Dashes again. Okay.
No javelin, buddy.
No. He. There was an action dash in there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna also dash for 60, and we're gonna go. There we go. Okay, Murder's orc equivalent is gonna start heading towards Murder.
Come on in, the water's fine.
It's sand, you fool.
Fuck.
He will
How
use
could I not
aggressive
foreseen
and
this?
get in melee with you. Okay, Murder, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least I don't have to worry about losing rage.
He's gonna bonus action battle cry, which will give all enemies that are attacking you advantage until next round.
They already have advantage.
Yeah, but it's stacked advantage. He is now
Yeah,
going to
that's fair.
attack you recklessly with his axe.
This guy's stealing my thunder. Crits and hits. So 8.
Okay, here's a crit. Okay,
I think that's 21 damage.
we're also going to do the weapon crit. He also dodges, I guess.
Okay.
Breakdancing. He's bobbing. He's weaving.
So he's recklessly dodging at you.
while
so he-
shouting to his friends.
So I have normally flat to hit him.
Yeah, it's flat before you use your thing.
Yeah.
Cat, it's finally your turn. Fireball volley.
Jesus H. Okay.
Oh, were you not applying damage? Okay, I'll just do it.
Oh, it's just because you have the Northern Heart stuff. I'm not touching you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okie dokie.
I also didn't apply damage to Cat, so if she
I've been
didn't-
doing it.
Okay, cool. Cat, don't get in a line with my enemies. That's really rude.
What? No.
I don't approve of
lines?
that.
I'm going to Blade Song. So now my AC is meaner. Turn that on. Okay, there we go.
And quick question,
Okay.
Nix, why did you defile my map with a little purple line?
So I remember something.
Okay, so I shouldn't delete it.
No.
I will delete it once it gets to my turn in 17 years.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Cat, put those lines
That's-
away.
Listen, I'm too far away to take advantage of this wonderful situation up here.
Are you?
Yeah, a little bit, I think.
You can
Hold
get
on.
these three in a line.
Yeah,
What's the range of your line attack?
it's. I thought it was not as long as I would like
You
it
could
to
hit
be.
these two in a line.
100 feet. I don't really want to touch this guy with elemental shit until I figure out if it's fire
So
or
okay,
everything.
it's 120 feet.
100.
100. Okay.
Yeah, see, I'm a little bit too far away from that situation to take advantage. So, like, I could address this.
That's 3 of them. So that's 4.
Yeah.
No, that's 3 of them.
Yeah. And there's some beefy boys in there. On the
Now,
other
Andrew, you have a good
end-
point. She just doesn't have an extra 20 feet of movement to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
I know.
I
I
am-
was actually looking at my own line.
Okay.
Simply not fast enough. Murder, how are you against fire damage?
Resistant currently.
Resistant currently. Interesting.
Nuke him.
You want to just
Nah.
drop a fucking fireball here?
No. You're like a lime green already. I don't want to take a chunk of that. Because I know the one time an ally is going to be in radius, it's going to be a really good fireball roll. I know this in my heart of hearts. So
This is
I'll
the secret to a good fireball roll, though.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll hit this line with the 3 of them with a lightning bolt.
And
Like-
hit me with a fireball. I'll probably pass the save and also half it.
Yeah, keep in mind, he also has
Fine.
advantage on deck saves.
Oh, actually, that's true.
Yeah. Because he has
you've
danger
really-
sense. And he suspects that you're trying to murder him.
Yeah, Volley, I'm going to do something dangerous.
If you do it
It's like,
here,
guys,
you'll hit everything in this area.
But shit heal over here, so I don't really want to do it right there.
Yeah.
Could do it here.
Yeah, I want to exclude him.
Exclude.
How
him.
If you
fucking
do it on this-
rude.
Pink dot, it won't get Volley, and it won't get him. But it'll get
Okay.
all of these people.
But if you do it like once we're high, you will hit Volley. So that's probably what you're going for.
No, you got me. So yeah, I think I'll sacrifice cutting out Volley and the Orc Claw the Night Lord and do it on the pink dot. So I would get
Do it on the pink dot. That's my favorite song from the 80s.
stop, go away, line tool. How dare you? So yeah, these 3, those 2, and this fella.
Okay, I'll start rolling. That's 3 Dune Drakes. And that's also 3 Orcs. Okay. Cool. No one's passed.
See, Volley, you weren't in there, and this is a dog shit roll.
I told
Okay.
you, man. Should have hit me.
That's an uncommon number of 2s. Jeez.
Okay,
It is
deal
a lot of
damage.
2s in
1,
there.
2, 3,
It's
4,
5 out of
5.
8 a 2.
Oh, actually, I need to... No, that's correct. Okay, done.
Ooh.
I see you
Eventually,
become
I will
orange.
Eventually, I will get into melee and deal radiant damage or whatever.
Okay,
Or whatever.
this Dune Drake is gonna dash into melee with Cat.
Hello, dear one. How are you?
And are you the right thing to have this? No, he that's not the right sort of drake to have this. Okay. Fang, what are you doing? You are... The Fang is going to move here and cast Darkness centered on Murder.
Do you think I need my eyes to see, idiot?
Yes?
Surrounded on all sides. There's literally not a side that's not covered.
What
Okay,
a moron.
Murder just rolls a d4. It's like, all right, I'm swinging to the south this time. Swinging to the east this time.
Okay,
You
centered
literally
on-
can't swing a dead chicken without hitting a fucking monster here. Like, I don't know what he's trying to accomplish.
It is a very pretty swoosh.
It stops all of your allies seeing past you as well.
They don't need to see either.
I don't think that
Okay.
changes my plan, which is good.
Just as a note, they're unaffected by darkness. Modi, you're entirely blinded by this.
I know. They're merely adopted by the darkness, though.
Okay, sure. Okay, we're dashing right next to Fergus. Ulrog, what are you doing? What's that? You're gonna dash over here. Well, aggressive dash, and then you're gonna throw something at Cat.
Erg, I'm a
Say
wizard.
it ain't so.
Hit me with things.
Cat.
Miss.
That's a nat one.
They keep
It
not
is.
wanting-
He flumps
Okay.
to the ground.
Orc. Hang on, we've got 3 orcs in a row. Hang on. I'm just gonna go like, hey, orcs, you're all dashing.
Work party.
And then with
Sorry.
aggressive, that's 120 feet.
Hey, you want a javelin? No. Dash.
Nah,
My
yeah.
plan may have just changed. God damn it.
It's your turn. You
Stop.
also have 6
There you
minutes.
Stop setting up perfect fireball squares for me.
It's
I
unintentional.
want to do other things.
No, it's unintentional. Everything's a fireball square if you try hard enough.
That's true.
Can I move this?
No, you can't move the darkness.
No. Not that. Alright. I'm gonna cast Glacial Fog.
Okay. Roll a spell casting ability check.
There's some weirdo here that doesn't want us casting spells.
Well, there's a god that doesn't like you casting spells, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let's not be hasty with the god title.
He's an entity.
Yeah, Patmore
He-
would be upset at you, Patmore.
That's probably fair. Okay, Nix, I'm gonna give you your own weird fog thing. Okay, it's got a 30-foot radius. So, okay, that's 15, 3 more. Okay, let's just see how big. Okay, how big's that? That is. Needs to be 1 more square big. Okay. And
I need to
permission.
maneuver this.
Okay,
You're
Angel,
working on
you have
that.
control of the big green swirly thing. Put it where you want it to be.
That's fair. That wouldn't get cat or zombie, right?
It enters the squares they're in, so it would get them.
Okay, then we'll do this. Actually, we'll do this. There we go. Perfect. That's what I want to do. Everybody in that square.
Okay.
Wait, everybody in that.
Okay. At the start of their turns, I will deal with that.
That's a later Patmore problem.
That is a week from now problem because we're ending in 4 minutes.
That's
3
true.
minutes, actually.
The
Yep.
clock is ticking.
So this orc is gonna just start running fucking around that.
Valid.
Coward. Me personally.
Okay, you're
Molly
fair.
would simply
This guy
charge
will run
in.
into the darkness and stand right here and throw something at you for being a dick.
Do it. Do it. You won't. You'll miss, actually. Fuck you. Come on.
Advantage. Murder. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, suck on that. Okay, cool. 7. Really
So
free.
3.
Okay, we're gonna get that far, and last orc in turn is gonna also throw something at Varley.
Do it. Misses.
Okay, cool. We're gonna end here. We'll start the next round next week. This is where we're at. Okay.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
I need to make a note that that is my mess.
Cool.
So
I'm
that I
gonna end the
remember.
recording now.